Welcome to the show. We are live here on Saturday, February 24th, 2018. Getting the show kicked off right here. Hit me up on chat. Hit me up on Twitch, blah, 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 blah. Let me know if you can join what is going down here today. It's Madden 18. It's week 3 right now. Season number 4, and boy, I think there is going to be a fair amount of shit to cover today. I'm already sweating. Like I said, get at me in the chat and let me know what you want to hear about. Like I say, we have it should be pretty action packed today for what we will be covering, blah 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 blah. I don't even know where to start here. We say we have a couple weeks of action behind us. 2 weeks into the season. Oh, I think we have a caller. Did we just somebody just join us up here?
Yeah, let's go.
Who do we have here? Who has just joined us here?
Martin, can you hear me?
I can. Where are you dialing in? Well, yes, I can. Oh, you're dialing in from. Hold up. Hold up. I can hear you. I gotta plug in an extra mic here. I didn't think anybody on Xbox Live would dial in. Hold up.
Okay. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Hold up. We'll be right there. We got it. We got to get on the Xbox here real quick.
Serious delay.
Hey, can you hear me there? Jimmy, can you hear me?
Oh, there he is.
You got it?
Yeah.
Who is this?
It's James.
James Jones.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, our man from Alaska, James Jones, is on chat. He's one of the best members of Dev Nation. I don't know if we've ever talked online like this, so this is a pleasant surprise here. We gotta give. Wow, I gotta put a chat out right now. He is on show.
Oh,
A special guest here. Oh my goodness, what's going on, brother? What time is it there? Is it like?
Right now it is. Pull up my iPad.
He doesn't even know what
it's
time it is.
7:48.
Oh, in the morning? Or at night?
Yes.
Oh, morning?
No. 7:48 a.m.
All right. That's not too bad. Can't complain. Unbelievable. James Jones dialing in. Man,
yeah.
What is going on, brother?
I don't know. It's just it was not a whole lot. I saw that you were posting doing the show, and I was like, I wonder how many people gonna sign up today. And I was like, well, I know I'm gonna watch. So the wife was like, yeah, you can go ahead and watch them and do it and follow them and talk and everything. I was like, okay. She
Okay,
gave me the green light.
hey, the green light is go. Yeah, the wife right now, she's out on some type of coffee break, so I'm gonna drag this out for as long as I can here.
Take advantage.
Yeah, I have to. I absolutely have to. So when you're calling in like this from the Xbox, what's gonna happen is, I mean, you can hear me in like real time like this, but when you're watching the show, you're gonna hear yourself back out the other side. You know. And
Oh,
I don't know.
okay, okay.
Are you just calling in on that? Are you watching the show, or are you just calling in?
I'm doing both.
Okay, so you got.
I'm watching your show right now.
Where are you watching
Yeah,
the
I'm
show?
watching the show. I'm on it.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. You're gonna hear yourself
I'm
back out.
following. I'm on Twitch right now, watching you right now. I can see you in your bedroom.
Yeah.
You got your huge mic with your expensive headphones on.
Yeah.
It looks like you might be in your bed. It looks like a bed behind there.
Yeah. There's a bed.
And you're
Actually, I
sitting
got
there.
I
Yeah.
got Ricardo's. He mailed me a green screen here. I got to put this up, so I don't know. We got my buddy AJ who just joined chat here.
Awesome.
Jesus, what is going on? Let me ask AJ if he's joining the chat. If he's joining audio.
Oh, okay. They haven't joined yet.
No, he's on the text.
Oh, okay. I see him down there.
Yep.
KG Fan 3.
Yeah, that's my buddy. He's our new reporter, so covering
Awesome.
all.
No, that's awesome. Bring some life to the league. May join the chat. Oh, he said okay.
Yep. This is great.
We're making a lot
I
of
was talking
noise.
about this the other day. Let me hit up my.
This is pretty cool. I was hoping there would be some more people signing in and chiming in.
I mean, the invite went out late. I was up late last night trying to finalize a bunch of stuff, and I wanted to let people know. You got to let people know a couple days ahead of time with like kids and stuff. And usually when I start these in the morning and whatnot, they end up like usually they kind of pick up a little bit like after like 12, 1 o'clock if you can keep the show going long enough. So you might see people dialing in here as it picks up. So you never know. It doesn't even matter, man. I mean, I got enough nonsense to cover here in the first few weeks. So
Yes, you do, because I tell you what, there's some things going on, and I'm trying to figure out what is going on with the Chargers. What is going on?
The Chargers, yeah. I'm switching right over. You blowing off the speaker. They're hot. The Chargers, yeah. I mean, listen. I don't know what happened to Marquez here. I'm pulling up the stats real quick. You'll see him on the feed.
Yeah, you gotta pull the stats up, man.
Stats are right up. The stats are up. Listen, he was before we started Madden 18. I think Marks went to. He went to the. Did he go to the Super Bowl and lose, or
He went to the Super Bowl. Yes, sir. He went to the Super Bowl. Yes, he did.
it was like it was.
But he
like,
choked.
It might have been season 5, Madden 17, and then I think maybe he actually went to like back to the AFC title game at the end of Madden 17 too. So he was basically, and then in Madden 18 he was in the AFC title game with me. So he was at 3 straight AFC title games in a row. So it's not like he's like knocked right on the door there. So it's not like, again, he's a stranger to that. Whatchamacallit?
No.
So he went to a Super Bowl, then he went to an AFC title game, then he went to another AFC title game. Then I think he missed the playoffs in season 2. But now, obviously, back at it. He's a real good user. He calls a lot of like cover 6 and stuff. He runs in, he makes good tackles. Well, he's just terrible at offense and passing. He's just so bad. Although I see his stats here he's number 5 in passing. I don't know if that keeps up. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh boy, I gotta check out the. Is this a rookie? Okay, this is what he did. You got a rookie here, 82
Where?
speed. Is his boy who's playing QB right now?
Yeah, Wayne. Ephraim. He was that rookie he drafted. He wanted that other QB that the Giants drafted, but this was the next best quarterback.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, like I say, that's that makes sense. This kid's obviously no slouch. The accuracy is a little low, but again, he's just a rookie. So, man, if I was playing him, I would probably send a little bit of pressure. I know he doesn't like cover 2 that much, so I'd throw some of that at him. Boy,
Yeah.
361 yards versus. Oh my God, versus Qual. Oh my God!
I know.
I'm looking at the stats. I'm hitting Qual right now. I got a committee chat that's open all day long. I'm checking right now.
I know.
Oh my God!
And you know, Pascal, he's no scrub. That's what I don't understand.
Hey, I think we just had somebody else join in here. I hear somebody just joined in. Oh, it's Qual. It's Qual. Hey, Qual, what's up? I can hear Qual, but not too
It's
well
faint.
here. I'm trying to find out. Can you hear him, James? Oh no, you probably can't hear him because he's on. He's calling in from
I heard something.
the PC.
Oh. I thought I heard something faint, like an echo or something. It sounded like somebody talking.
Yo, Qual, I can hear you. I just don't know where I can hear you from.
Yeah, see, I heard him.
He's coming on to explain himself.
Oh, I heard that.
I mean, we just pulled the stats up, and we're kind of like, what is going on there? I'm still here. I'm just I'm a little confused to why you're not coming in a little louder and more clear here on the feed. I don't think James Jones can hear you. Ray, we just had Rev join.
No, I can't.
Twitch chat.
I was trying not to talk so that you could hear him because you're hosting, so that's why I was quiet.
We have Qual here, but he's.
What if I turn this up? Does that work?
I heard him just say, "What if I turn this up?" I heard that, but it still sounds faint.
Yeah, it is faint. Oh, we have AJ in here too.
Uh-oh, there goes the Rev.
Yeah, Rev is on here. This is on HDMI.
Anyway, can you guys hear me a little bit better?
I don't know if it's you, Qual.
Who's in here? I wish it was James Earl Jones. I would take that money he's got.
Yeah, I see Qual here, but
Turned up my mic on my Apple to Apple.
I mean, I can hear him. I just can't hear him through the feed, so.
Can't hear him. It's very faint.
Yeah, it's like I can't hear AJ. I can't hear Qual in there either. How about now, Qual? Can you hear? Can we hear you? Is AJ there? I think Qual's messing with his mic.
I don't hear AJ.
I don't hear AJ either. I hear Qual, but I hear him through speakers, and I don't know.
I can hear AJ fine. AJ can hear me fine.
Oh, you can hear AJ too?
Yep, loud and clear. Yep.
Oh, now I can hear.
So
AJ
we can
too.
hear each other then.
That's right. Welcome to the show.
So they joined. Did they join the party chat on Xbox or something
Yeah,
else?
they're on Xbox, and I can hear them, but I don't know if they can if their audio. Well, no, AJ's on Xbox. He's on Twitch. So James, yeah, that's definitely gonna be segregated. You're not gonna be able to hear them. I mean, you should be able to hear them on the feed, but it's like, you know.
Yeah, I see them on the feed, but I don't hear their voices talking.
Oh, fucking something, Marty. You know that?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I thought we were good with the audio chat. Apparently, this is not going out to everybody, which.
This is where my $10 are going.
That's odd. So do I leave the party that I joined? Because there's only 2 people in the party on your party on the Xbox.
No, you're totally fine, James.
Oh, okay.
I can't hear James if he's talking.
Well, no, I mean, you're not going to be able to hear James. I'm going to be able to hear everybody. I'm going to be able to hear everybody in the Twitch chat. Blah 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 blah. But James, like I say, he's on the Xbox, so there's no way that you're going to be able to hear like James Jones. That's definitely not going to happen. You know?
Oh.
Well, I mean, listen, James, everyone's going to hear you out the broadcast, but you're not going to be able to talk to AJ and Qual at the same time. I mean, that
kind of makes sense, though.
Yeah, because he's on a totally different platform. You guys have no mic to communicate with each other. I got 2 mics on, so you'll be able to hear me.
That makes sense. That makes sense. But you are the host, so it would make sense that we're not everybody just jumbling. You got 50 people all talking at the same time, and you're trying to. That kind of makes sense.
Right.
That makes sense.
You don't want that Lego?
Could say So yeah, Qual wanted to explain himself here.
So now back to the Chargers scoring over almost 45 points per game. What's up with that?
I mean, well, when you get that many picks in a game, it's like how you're not
because Qual is he's no scrub. 161 yards on him with a rookie quarterback.
Wait, Qual, what did you just do? Now you're like now I can hear you very clearly. You didn't do anything? That is weird, because now I hear Qual really well.
Yes, he is, JJ.
Oh, I hear AJ now too. Not like I can hear you now. I mean, I gotta ask Rob.
Oh my goodness!
Like I said, I can. So James is not gonna hear you, but I can definitely hear you guys. So. Oh, stop it. He can't. He can't hear it. Neither. That's good. Audio P. He's got some kids in the background. That's good. It is a family show. I have no idea why I can hear Qual, but nobody else can. Like I said, I can hear AJ and Qual fine, but I don't see their audio going out to the I don't see their audio going out to the fucking people out there. Yeah, I just don't understand. What's that? Oh, all right, I see now we have AJ and Qual. Now I see why I can hear them. I don't think so. I think it's just the fact that the audio source here from this PC is I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure why this is all screwed up. All right, I'm gonna drop the Twitch chat real quick and then hold on, I'm gonna restart this this Twitch server here. That's the only that's all I got here. Oh, it's doing fucking computer updates and stuff. All right, so I can still hear you guys. You're just not going out to the web at the moment. And I think I can get you guys out to the web, but that'll end up being a delay for me. I say this server's got to come back online here. I guess I could always boot this up from a different spot. You guys are still in that lobby?
Huh.
Yeah, this thing's booting back up here. Oh, we got the freaking Chargers, dude. You say they're scoring 49 points a game? Oh my god. That's ridiculous.
So that's 49 points.
Yeah, it's just wrong. There we go there. What I just heard there. Hold up. I'm basically not getting audio from the PC that I'm supposed to be pulling shit in from, so that's this should come back online in Tuesday. Qual, he's blacked out.
Well, we need 22.
I thought this was good, but all right, I can definitely hear you guys now.
Can you hear us?
Oh yeah, you're good.
We can hear. I definitely hear things. It's just
Everybody should be. They should be fine now. Go ahead.
All right, Rev can hear it.
Yeah, no, you're online now. The only thing you're not going to be able to do is you're not going to be able to talk to James Jones in real time because he's totally on a separate.
What the hell am I doing on here for then?
Well, dude, he's on an Xbox. There's no way I can connect you.
I can hear everybody.
Well, James, you can hear everybody on the Xbox Live. Yeah, well, listen, you'll hear James Jones after the fact. You'll hear him if you're watching the Xbox, the Dev Nation live feed. Qual, you'll hear him. You're just not hearing him in real time.
All I know is you got an echo, Marty. You're echoing.
I got an echo. Like, whoa.
I have an echo.
You have an echo.
How about now? The echo gone?
No, now you're better.
Good now.
All right, you're good.
All right. There we go. That makes sense. That's fine. Okay, so again, you'll hear James. It'll just be a little after the fact, blah, 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 blah. So where we were is we were talking about, I don't know who Leckermancy is, but we were talking about the Chargers because James Jones was on the chat here first. And then we looked at, I said, listen, Marks is not a great passer. And then I looked at his stats and I looked at his games and I seen that he had thrown 300. I got this. It's right up on the stats here. 361 versus Cincinnati, and Qual has dialed in, and here's the score, and he is now going to explain himself.
Well, what happened was my main game plan was to stop the run because Jordan Howard has been running over teams like it's his job. So when I got on the game, my main focus was to stop Howard, which I did. So you could tell 18 rushes for 40 yards. Howard went nowhere. I wanted to force the rookie with 70 accuracy across the board to chuck the ball. And this guy lit it up like he was Aaron Rodgers. I don't know where it came from, but he was hitting pinpoint accuracy. There was a couple of passes where he was passing to a guy that jumped and caught it right over my guy. I mean, it came to the point where it was ridiculous, where I couldn't do anything against him.
So Qual says that he wanted to stop the run, and he did, but what was he throwing on you? Where was he throwing it? On the sidelines?
He was throwing everywhere. I mean, I played a lot of zone on him. I tried to switch it up into man, but my quarterback's man coverages aren't that great. So I played 80% zone, and he picked it apart. As soon as he saw it, he picked it apart. And this quarterback, I was hoping that he would throw some off, beat passes. I could pick some things off, make some moves, but it just never happened. It never happened. And Mahomes, given his situation, actually, I feel like he did pretty well. One of the interceptions was a tip ball. The other one was the last play of the game. And he had picked off the previous two quarterbacks a total of 19 times. So the fact that Mahomes only threw 3 picks after throwing the ball 21 times, I feel like is a victory for the Bengals. Mixon broke 100. Ross had a decent day. Beckham was held to nothing, but I mean, I don't really pass the ball anyway. So, and Jordan Willis, my user, finally 4 tackles, which isn't that great, but I mean, come on.
Oh, I mean, there you have it. Do we dive into more of these stats? What? Mahomes. What's going on with Mahomes, Qual? What's the rundown? How are you? How do you feel with him?
With who? Mahomes?
Yeah.
Mahomes is very inaccurate. He's got a bomb. He's got a cannon. But there are some third and shorts when I'm throwing outs that he's not throwing anywhere near where he needs to throw. So I've been putting it a lot on Mixon. I mean, he's had over 20 carries each game so far, and he's doing pretty good. I mean, he's 5th in rushing, but I definitely need to build up Mahomes' accuracy before he starts becoming any kind of a threat.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm not gonna lie. I just started playing with a guy who's not, absolutely ridiculous. I got Driscoll in there, and dude, I've thrown some passes just like, a couple times.
Accuracy is better than the Chargers rookie.
Very Nathan Peterman-esque.
When I play with guys don't have, like I say, I've been spoiled to play with Andrew Luck, but when I play with guys that don't have great accuracy, dude, if you're directional passing, I mean, if you're not like really gentle with the sticks, man, the ball can come out. It can just come out anywhere. It is just frightening how accuracy affects your play.
And I mean, I'll get Mahomes to stand down. He'll stand still for a good second, plant his feet, and he'll throw a bomb, and that bomb will just be 15, 20 yards off target. Usually right into the safety's hands. It's very easy to explode with Mahomes because if you start launching it out of nowhere, he's going to throw pick after pick after pick. He's got to be a very, very, very safe player with Mahomes, which I'm not so much of. So I'm trying
we
to
have Ricardo Lopez has joined in here. Sorry, my bad. Continue. Shout out to Ricky. He got me a green screen here, or a white screen. It's in the background. I should go grab it. Fuck it. Keep going, Qual.
No. I'm just like I'm saying. I'm used to just chucking the ball up, but with Mahomes, you can't do that. The second you do that,
Ricky is on the hit
starts
seat.
throwing pick after pick.
This is like a dress on you, okay? Hey, Stacy.
Oh God, are you opening up the white screen? What are you doing?
So Ricky's on here, and he wants to know how he can get in.
Oh my gosh.
Tell him to use it because dial-up doesn't work.
What's that? It's from Ricardo Lopez.
Smile. Cheese. Thank you.
How can we get Ricky in the chat here?
Marty, Caleb's got I have a real worn game-worn jersey from Frank Walker.
Okay.
You remember that guy? If you remember, he was, Anyway, Caleb's wearing it, and it's like a freaking dress on him. I'm telling you, like, you'd have to see it. I'll send you a picture, but like, my goodness. He's like, it's like a dress that's too big for him that he has to hold up.
Qual's going in a couple minutes here.
You want to take it off?
Yeah, that's what basically happened against the Bengals. I feel like I've done pretty well with Mahomes trying to keep the interceptions down. He threw 2 a game against Levi. 1 was at the end of the half. 2 a game against Perry, and then I think 3 against the Chargers. So I just got to slow down that, and I think I'll be all right.
I'm giving Ricky directions here.
Jesus Christ. All right. I got to get out of here, boys.
Who is that?
I've only spoken for like 10.
All right. Qual's out. He's defended himself to a degree.
Yeah, I don't think
take it easy, Qual. If you can call back.
Sounds good, brother. Later.
That's past Qual. Whereas,
Bengals.
and he's a committee member, blah, blah, blah. He is the Bengals. What are the Bengals here? They've been trying desperately they battled James Jones. So James Jones on the chat here, he's on Xbox Live calling in. He's a battler. He won the division season 1, and then Frito took over for season 2-3, and now they're battling out for season 4. What's going on with that division? James, what's going on? What? You're always so nice. What's going on with your game? Where you at? You're 2-1. Did you have a big win in one of these weeks here? James, you still with us?
Yeah.
I haven't heard him in a while.
Oh, he's there. James, what's up with what do you got going on this season? You want to tell us about your beatdown of Frito, or
the Steelers?
Yeah, you wanna
Yes.
you wanna tell us about your game or whatever, or what's up?
Oh, the embarrassment. It's okay. If you don't know anything about me, the reporter, I used to be an owner of a PM, and I had a what is known as a freak outfit.
It's delay.
Yeah, James, I can hear you.
Mama, what kind of cord? I don't know what cord you mean.
Maybe he's not quite at his
Huh?
wife there. You know what I mean?
You get that money? You put in that money in the
Yo,
thing?
Qual, hang your line up. Somebody tell Qual. What a werewolf.
You can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Oh,
you
okay.
fine. Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, the game against the
The
Steelers.
cord that means
think
well, I got you.
I don't know. I think the game was.
What cord, Mama?
So then we're just muting Qual. There we go.
I
How's
think
that?
the game was basically. It was a defensive game, and I think Madden gave me a little help that game. So that's not going to tell the tale. What's going to tell the tale is the next game when I play against the Steelers again, and we'll see what happens from there.
Okie dokie. How you feeling about your game? Do you think you can take a division title this year, or what's going on? Wow, Ricardo Lopez is here with us live, I believe.
Feel confident that we should be able to take the division title this year and repeat what we did season 1.
Really? All right, we got Ricky in here. I haven't heard him yet, but he is in.
Maybe he's just biding his time, waiting for that right moment to strike.
that could be.
Somehow doubt it, but you know.
He's in chat.
Yeah, because when Ricky come in, he gonna
Maybe
talk
he's
some
join.
junk.
Maybe he's got to take a piss. I mean, it's 11:30. People are drinking.
Yeah, it's beer 30. James Jones says when Ricky comes in, he's gonna be talking junk. Where is this guy? He calls me all the time.
But when crunch time comes, he doesn't show up.
Oh my God, Ricardo Lopez, where are you? Like I say, I see him right here. He's on the. This is what the Twitch board looks like. He's there. That's Chamote787. He's in.
He always has me that.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's okay. Gotcha.
He's in.
Oh, you got a box. You're in a box. You don't have a box. You're in one. Maybe so technically you do have a box too. Okay, that's trash.
So they're
You gonna hide
talking
in the box?
through the Twitch, Martin.
Yeah. That's how everybody usually dials in. Is they dial in on a desktop app. James, you got a PC? Do you have a PC or a laptop?
Bye, Caleb. Hi.
I'm not sure if James Jones can hear me. Let me check real quick.
Yes.
Oh, this is probably why.
I have a PC and an iPad.
Hey, James, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, could you hear me before?
I
Because
can hear you.
my controller went dead, and that might have.
No. Oh, okay. I can hear you on the video. I just couldn't hear you through my mic.
Yeah. Okay. The controller went down. So listen, yeah, people dial in on the Twitch chat, and that's where
Oh.
that's like the.
So, hey Martin, how do I do the Twitch chat then? How do I do that?
So what you got to do is you got to go to. Are you on a computer right now?
No, just on my iPad. But that doesn't work, will it?
No, the iPad, Apple support is unfortunately they're stuck there. There's an app, an old app that you could use to be able to download it, and they took it off. I think it's because they're integrating it with a new app, but it's not there yet. So what you got to do is you got to go on your computer, and you download the Twitch app. Once you download that,
I already got it on there.
Okay, once you download that, now you just you click on Dev Nation Live, but and then it should open up like a chat lobby. And when you're in that chat lobby, then you just dial into a this right here. If you're on, if you go online, I can message you the link.
Okay.
Like I say, we got. Let me know when.
So I basically got to hook up. So I got to hook up basically my Xbox One controller to my PC.
No, your PC should have. Is it a laptop or is it a desktop?
It's a desktop.
It might not have a mic to it.
Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay, so they're using their laptops and they're talking through the mic on the laptop, and then they're streaming. Oh, okay.
Do you have?
I got you.
Do you just have a standard Xbox Live headset like this?
Yes, sir.
Like, yeah. I don't know if you can plug that into a computer.
Just the basic.
Yeah, you what you need is
No, you can't plug it into a computer, but you can sync your any Microsoft supported controller to your PC, but I just don't know if the mic will work as well.
You know what? I think it does work if you plug it in with a USB cable. Yeah, it'll work as a mic. So you could you boot the app up, take your Xbox controller, go plug it in to the computer. It'll read it, and then you'll be able to talk. We'll see you join, and if we can't hear you, well, no, go give it a try. I mean, we're gonna be on here for a minute.
I'm gonna go try it. I'm gonna give it a try because I like the whole thing. Let me go give it. I gotta get some more coffee too. Hold on, let me go.
Yep.
I didn't say you could come in, Peasy.
We still have a whole slew of people out there on the feed.
Let me go. I'm doing it now.
Yeah, we got
James. No, I'm not
CC.
doing it now. My wife is watching TV.
Wife's. We got a whole bunch of people on chat. Ricky Lopez he's all over the place.
Is he coming in?
He's trying.
All right, let me get my. Okay, you're gonna hear a delay here for a second. No, I need a computer.
We got James going through the rigmarole. Do we want to just go on Facebook and look at Kevin Mitchell quitting the league? Can we talk about that for 14 seconds? That deserves it.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. Yeah. That's something that's serious right there.
Yes, the puppy hater.
I agree. All right, so I need the Twitch app, babe. Yep. All right, so the Twitch app's up.
I wanted to pull up the Xbox here real quick, and I wanted to see if we could go to see who has the most wins in our franchise. Because I think
go to Dev Nation, right there. Join.
We might have.
All right, so I'm gonna plug this in. All right, you're gonna hear some. I'm getting ready to sign off my other Xbox from my room, Martin.
Yep.
I'm gonna try this one in here, okay?
Yeah, we know you'll be off. Listen, what you want to do is get in this lobby, and then you can chat in the lobby and text and voice chat. So if you, when you're on that PC, James, or you'll obviously have Facebook Messenger and shit like that. So.
Okay.
Yeah, go on
here
Facebook.
I go.
Yeah, you're good.
What? Sorry, Marty. I'll get this eventually. What team is James Jones?
He is the Browns.
Browns. Thank you.
Yeah, it's just me and AJ and on chat. We got 10 people listening in. If you are
Just
not
you and I,
dialed in
Aaron?
on audio, if you're not dialed in on audio, it's not a big deal. But you know, hit up the Twitch chat on Dev Nation, and you can just send in. Who is Peasy? Screw Ricky. Who is Peasy? I don't. Rev's talking about some dude named Peasy. I don't know what he's saying. I got Ricardo sending me voice messages. So Kevin Mitchell goes 12-4 last year. I don't know what he was the season before because I think Rev was like 14-2. But this is in the AFC. Who's Peasy? Is that a cat? That sounds like a cat. Where do I find like the legacy stuff to see how awesome people are? Stats? Well, let's see this real quick. We got legacy leaderboard. I don't know what we're doing here. We're just giving it a shot. Name John Madden. Oh, this is versus me. User. Oh, Trevor's got a fucking higher legacy score. That's bullshit. Oh, that's because he's what, been to the Super Bowl? Oh, division champs. Okay, there we go. What's a yearly award? What is that nonsense? Alright, so that's why I'm number 3. I'm behind these clowns. Mike Moran's behind me. Where can you see your, how many wins you've had? Somebody hit me on chat. Meow. Rev's on chat. How do we see how many wins people have had? Oh my god, am I in the Hall of Fame?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Is that hey James, is that you? Are you on you're on
Yeah, let's go. That is awesome.
Okay. We have James, he's joined in. Yeah, we can hear you fine. Anybody who joins the Twitch voice lobby, AJ's on here, James is on here. Ricky's trying. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's sending me all sorts of pictures. It's pretty simple. Okay, so now Rev, now James, you'll be able to hear AJ, and
awesome.
vice versa. Yep. This is the legacy score. What is So is HOF? Is that Hall of Fame? Does that mean I'm in the Hall of Fame? Who else is in the Hall of Fame? John Madden. There's got to be more than that.
What?
I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm on the Xbox.
Why is Dr. Ice Punch in the Hall of Fame?
That's my coach, man.
Where are the other coaches?
It's a good question. Here it says owner. Oh, we gotta look at head coach. All it says is in here is John Madden and Dr. Ice Punch. I'm not sure how that's possible. Because here's legacy scores. We're gonna go to user. This is Trevor's T. Durden. Oh no, it says HC though. Look at, it says HC for head coach.
There's an echo.
You got an echo, James? Coach stats.
Yeah, it's like you're repeating.
I don't hear an echo.
James, are you hearing me on the Xbox or something, or? You should just.
No, I'm not. I'm in the living room now on my PC.
Are you? And you're hearing an echo from me? I gotta go to coach stats, player stats, legacy leaderboard, coach stats.
It's okay. So you pulled up. You said you were gonna pull up stats, and then that was like 5-10 seconds ago.
Oh.
Well, listen. So when you're talking to me, we're talking in real time. Like But by the time what it takes for me to say and you to say on this channel, it has to now broadcast it back out to the net. So you're not going to see what we're talking about right this second for about 5-6 seconds. That's normal. And well, James, it's going to be weird for you because you don't have to listen to the feed anymore. Like you can mute like when you're watching Dev Nation on your PC, you don't have to listen to it because you're already listening right now. Yeah, you're gonna get an echo because you're gonna hear me live, me and you talking live, and then you're gonna hear yourself again. Like, you know, you're gonna hear me 5 seconds later say the same thing. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Got it.
Right. You mute the PC and then
I
you
did
talk.
it.
Yep. Now you
Okay,
should.
I got it. Okay. I just muted it. Thank you. I'm sorry.
So like, yeah, me and you were talking, but like Rev and shit, he's not gonna hear what we're saying right this moment for about 5 seconds. That's normal.
Okay. Okay. My bad. Thank you. I'm sorry about that.
Oh,
Okay,
no, it's
keep
all good.
going now. Back to your time here. This is valuable time.
So yeah, so I'm sitting here, Kevin Mitchell, he's whatever. So Max has got 40 win, Mike's got 38. Damn, Alvin's got 38 too. I have 38. That's bullshit though, because I should have 39. Trevor gave me a sim loss. That's trash. So give me that 39. I'll put myself ahead of Mike. Yeah, I should have been 13 and 3. He just gave me a sim loss in week 17 last year because he said it didn't matter. What a bum. I'm never getting over that.
It doesn't make sense though. I mean, the man went 12-4 last season, and I'm like, and then he was only 2-1 this season. So why even give up?
He broke his headset.
Where's the Bills? Did I miss the Bills here? Where are they? Did I pass them?
No, you didn't go down far enough.
Maybe
These are counting calling postseason wins too. That's why I have so many. So Buffalo. Where's Buffalo? I haven't seen Buffalo yet. Did we pass them? Or are they? Oh, look at they got 0 and 0, so we can't even see his stats because he bounced. What a bitch. Yeah, thanks, Rev.
Yep, 0-0. Yeah, because you got a new person in there now.
Yeah. All right. I don't know what Kevin Mitchell had for wins, but it was a bunch.
I know. And you know what? He almost made the playoffs too that one season, but his he would have made the playoffs, but he got sim losses. Remember, by accident.
Yeah, he got Remember the sim loss? More Trevor controversy like usual.
Yeah, that would have been he would have been in the playoffs again. So I don't understand the problem.
Yeah, I don't either. You know, I don't get it. Yeah, and so he basically is a pretty good user. Whatever, blah 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 blah. And he was on the night of the draft, like in whatever, everybody's chatting, having a good time, blah 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 blah. He was on, and then all of a sudden,
boom.
Okay, Rev's got the stats. They're coming up on the feed here. You'll see the chat from the guys who are.
See, 7-9 with the sim gate. He would have been minus those 2. He would have been 9 and 7, but he would have made the playoffs because of that. Because of that year, the 9 and 7, he would have made the playoffs with that.
Okay, so it was season 2. He was 7 and 9. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, he was 12 and 4. I think he was actually the number 1 or 2 seed season 1 because me and him we had the tiebreaker thing there. Yeah, he was definitely 12 and 4 season 1. I'm positive. And then he calls out these dudes on Facebook here about slapping people in the mouth. Here's his post. I mean, he goes, he quits the game. Hold this fucking L, kid. Give me that sim win, some bro named Giovanni Green, and don't forget to boot this fucking kid. No good game for quitters. Get ran on, get stuffed, and get out of the league. 2 days later, he smashes his controller.
Yeah.
Here it is. Here's the live. I didn't even comment on this nonsense. Why bother? And then Kevin Mitchell bounces. It's whatever. I mean, he was an active dude. Seemed like he was all right, and he just leaves Dev Nation. I think it's a big loss for us. It sucks. You know, we want some competitive people up in the AFC. Not like no one's competitive, but obviously he's been a proven winner in this. Rev. What do we got here?
Agreed.
Rev, what are you feeling about Kevin leaving? You happy? You glad? I mean, you can take the division from Francis, I guess. Who else is in there? Oh, we got Max's little brothers now poking around there.
Yeah.
Did he just beat Mike Moran too?
Yeah. Jake Travis is gonna watch. Just watch. Keep watching. He can play.
Is Mike
Mike
1 and
won
3?
his last. Mike is one. Right. Mike lost against the Redskins to Perry.
Yep.
And then he lost to.
And
he lost to the Jets. He lost to the Jets. Yep.
Was that week 2 or? Oh no.
That was week 2, and then he beat the Bills week 3.
Okay, so I'm a week behind. Yeah, look at this.
Is that 22-2? Was that a real 2? Like somebody actually got a safety, or was that a?
Yeah, I guess. I guess there's a safety. So yeah, I watched this. This was a little.
I watched the whole game.
You watched this? The Arizona...
I watched it from this. Yes, from start to finish. I watched this entire game. I'm gonna tell you right now.
There we go.
When Jake Travis gets that team together, it's not gonna be easy.
Ooh, look out, Rev. You got to be on watch, dude. Oh, Rev said that Jake's. Wasn't he starting a new job?
That's a good question.
Well, because he's been.
Tell you right now, anytime you can hold Moran down to under close to 108 yards rushing. Usually he's averaging like 2+ per game. Look at his other games where he ran with Gurley. And this one right here, this was a defensive game. I'm gonna tell you right now. Look at the Jets' depth chart, their players, and what he's playing with. To hold Moran, who went 15-1 last season, to these stats right here. I'm telling you, watch. He's got skills. Watch. Just
well, there
watch.
you have it. And you got the insider scoop from James Jones. He watched the game. I only saw like the last little bit. I saw the touchdown pass on Mike's, and then what Mike. If Omar was on here, he would be explaining why Mike was gonna win or should have won. Believe me. Oh yeah. Did Mike drove? He drove down the field and ran out of time at the 5-yard line or something. James, you want to take us?
Yes, he was down to 5. He didn't have any timeouts left. If he would have had one more timeout, he would have had a shot. But it was like 8 seconds left on the 5. He tried to call a hurry up offense so he get the next play off, and he just ran out of time.
And just couldn't get it off.
Nope. He was moving the ball, though. But he just ran out of time.
Ran out of time. Yeah, so we got what Mike is. So Kevin Mitchell quits the league. The Chargers have been hot. Mike Moran's 1-2.
Was anybody friends with Kevin Mitchell?
Who knew Kevin Mitchell?
Alex Koyman.
He's a Koyman guy? Oh, well, Koyman quit, so. You know, I think Mitchell paid for like season 5 and 6 and stuff like that too, or whatever. I have to go check the log, but we gotta send him back some money, I guess. Yeah, I think he paid his dues and shit. Like, I don't know.
For 6 seasons. He paid for 6 seasons.
Yeah, so we gotta give him some stuff back for seasons. Oh, what do we got here?
5 and 6? 4, 5, and 6? I don't know.
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, I don't know what.
Yeah, he paid ahead of time. I mean, he was showing that he was gonna stay. I mean, there was no sign that he was gonna leave. I mean, you pay for 6 seasons. That's upfront money saying, okay, I'm in this for the long haul.
I got this.
Yeah. Thanks, babe. Thank you. Ooh, 49ers are undefeated. Wow.
Dude, I was hearing about. Oh boy, we gotta cover this nonsense.
Oh no, and Perry found his swing. Remember, look now, Perry won a Super Bowl. In the previous match, remember? In that match.
Oh yeah.
And he was always a contender in the playoffs. Always. He went to the championship like, I mean, you can a handful of times. He was just trying to get his. I'm telling you, watch. He's got it. He's coming back.
James Jones expects big things from Perry. I don't. I'm totally not.
Perry used to have the worst connection ever.
Oh, the choppy connection way back in the day. He just used to run around with his QB and stuff. It was like through the Michael Vick era, he was really hard to play. It was very frustrating.
Logan Thomas. Logan
When
Thomas.
I played him, he had Mark Sanchez and Tim Tebow, and he truck sticked me with Mark Sanchez, and honestly, that was right after that. That's when I had my freak out moment. The Texans didn't get there. I got truck sticked by Mark Sanchez, and I said, "This is not right."
Wow, no, it's not right.
There's something not right with the world if Mark Sanchez is truck sticking my linebacker.
No, he was I remember playing Mark Sanchez too. He just would run around with him. He was like unstoppable. Yeah, Kevin Mitchell is paid up through season 6. That's ridiculous.
Like straight up unstoppable.
That's bad. It was broken. It was broken.
Yeah, he was the single greatest. Like Mark Sanchez was the greatest player in the world in that game.
Yeah, that was overpowered. They fixed that though immediately.
Yeah, you get too many. Like like again, I went, if Tim Tebow truck stick me right there, I'd be fine with it. Tim Tebow's a big boy. I get it. I understand. But not Mark Sanchez. He's Mr. Butt.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he was a hot shot in the dark. I mean, he had a good breakout season, rookie, but not to where they should have made him a beast on Madden.
No.
Yo, AJ, are you hearing like a chop when James talks? I'm hearing like a choppy.
It's not super choppy, no, but
not choppy audio. I'm hearing like a click when he's talking.
I give you that.
You hear that?
Oh, it's right there. Yeah, I thought somebody was typing.
No, that's when it's coming from your mic, James. I don't know if you can plug it in or adjust a setting or something like that, or maybe try to unplug it, plug it back in, rejoin the chat. Now that you know what you're doing, it's really easy.
Is it still clicking?
No. When you talk for like 5 seconds.
Okay, so is it clicking when I'm talking right now to you? I mean,
yeah.
You hear the click.
Yeah. Listen, if you watch the feed, go on Dev Nation Live and unmute it, you'll hear what you sound like when you're I wonder what that is.
Okay, let me see.
It's probably some setting on your PC. God only knows. Oh God. So we got what? Perry and Omar are both 0-3.
Omar's 0-3?
Or 3-0, excuse me. Yeah, I was hearing about this morning on the.
A 61 point differential too. What? Never mind.
The point differential 61.
There's no way. It says PFPA.
Yeah, dude. You definitely want to beat your opponents by a huge margin. That's a good thing. See how it says the points for and points after for Omar there? Right here.
Yeah, I don't get what Is that not real?
What's that?
Well, I see it. Keep going to the right near the streak. It says diff. What's that diff?
The diff is how much he's, if you took 36, multiplied it by 3, 16 times 3, subtracted the number, it's 61.
Oh.
He scores 36 points a game, so he's scored, 108 points this season, and he's only given up,
I got you.
48 points. So the difference between those two numbers, the 100 minus the 40 is 61, the difference.
I know, I just don't understand why they would. I just feel like that's a weird number just to slap there.
Well, it shows you how his plus minus on the year is plus 61. That's how many points he's won by. Right? If you look at somebody who's
55 though, so it's another thing that freaks me out.
Oh, the 255 means you just lost, I think. You just that's it shorts out for a 0. Well, that means you just lost your last game most likely. See, like Ricky 255, he just lost his last game. What, James, you lose your last game?
Yes.
Yeah, the 255. There's the streak. So like right now, My plus minus is, yeah, I got 65. LA's has the ridiculous number of the 94. That'll slow down, though. When he plays, he's got to play
Telling
Tom,
you.
man.
Hey,
Chargers.
he's been on the road 3 games in a row too. Look at that.
Chargers is on fire. I'm telling you.
Well, we'll find
They're
out.
on
We'll
fire.
find out. We'll find
They're
out week
on
4
fire.
because he's playing Max week 4, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, because Max is no scrub.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's no scrub. He has really good defense. Really good defense.
Yeah, Max has got a pretty awesome roster, so it's hard. It's difficult. We're back to the Chargers for a second. They're running the ball.
Looks a bit. His schedule doesn't look as. Did you see his schedule?
We can go look at it. He's got with Jacksonville. They're not super bad. Chiefs aren't super hard. Bills. We're bringing in somebody there. With the Patriots, they're not always. You can never tell.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have Trifus. He's gonna have Frizza again, then Rev, and then he's gonna have who's is that Raymond down there now? That was the Panthers, and then he's gonna have Tom. You have a little medium stretch there. Yeah, and he's got Falcons and Buck. See, that's the thing. When you ever he's got to play the NFC West. When you draw the NFC West, I drew him last year. You it's like you're getting yourself prior to Raymond being here when they had Scotty there. You're getting yourself basically 3 wins. You got to play Max and then 3 W's. So he has the West, NFC West. Well, he has the West and the AFC East, I guess. So
yeah, I don't see where he's gonna have that many problems, really. Honestly, just to be honest.
Well,
Not down anybody. I'm just talking about his gameplay and who he's getting ready to play next. I'm not knocking anybody. I'm just saying that anything can happen. But he just blew out Tom Ambrose. And Tom Ambrose just repeated his run to the Super Bowl, like back-to-back seasons.
Wait, he just beat Tom? Oh, okay, in week 1.
In week 1. Yeah, he blew him out. That was a blowout.
Tom's been saying, though, he's been having, I guess, a lot of connection problems and stuff. He was saying that he's lagging real bad. He hasn't been able to compete in games. So Tom's been trying to clean that up.
Well, what about Frisora? Look at Frisora's the Broncos.
Yeah, no, I know that. I mean, I guess listen, Madden's Madden. I guess Frizza is just I guess he's in a rough spot right now. He's just little. He lost that game in the his wild card game or versus Tom, where Tom threw 8, 9, 7 picks versus him, and he lost that game. And
Right.
it's just the hangover. It's just been. It's carrying over, dude.
He threw 9 picks. Yeah, he threw 9 picks in this game against the Chargers, and I was like, that's not even normal for him.
That's bad. That's
9 picks. Look at that.
I think listen, when we first started playing, he threw 10.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
Wow. Yeah, here it goes.
Nathan Peterman the crap out of the ball,
Wow.
Wow.
That's
10 interceptions with Logan Fry. 10.
that's you can't have that happen. That can't. I think I threw like 5 picks in like the opening of Madden, whatever. When we first started playing versus like Alvin or something when they had the Seahawks, Richard Sherman, all that nonsense. But
Yeah.
4 is the most you can afford in a game, I think, before you absolutely just get destroyed. But dude, that 10, that's crazy. We've had a couple people throw 10 picks in a game.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I can't believe you throw 10 picks and run the ball for a 145. That's unbelievable. You didn't watch this game, Jones, did you?
I didn't watch this one. This is the one I didn't watch.
Right.
I watched the last one while he was playing when he played the Bengals, but this one I didn't watch. I did watch the Raiders game, but this one I missed.
What
Yeah.
is this?
Okay. All right. Jesus.
Almost 50%. Yeah. Wow.
The moment you find out your coworkers have been drinking on the job.
What?
I'm working right now, and I'm piggybacking off of one of my coworkers' jobs, and it looks like he got a little wasted during his takeoff. Here,
Oh.
just I don't know if it's true. It just looks a little funny.
Wow.
It happens.
You know, it looks like man, Omar's putting the beat down on people right now with that 3-0, isn't he?
He's all wound up about it.
This draft, was his make or break. He put all his eggs in this draft.
Well, and it paid off. Did you see all those guys he drafted?
Yes, I did.
It paid off.
Paid right off.
Wow, it paid off.
I hear a rumor that he's going to be selling his expertise to third parties in other Madden leagues.
No way.
Nah, I'm just
That's-
kidding. You guys
that's
want
not true.
red teams? I got them ready for you.
Listen, he's got some new players, blah 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 blah. But I know he's got Dak and everything. He's been playing okay, but I mean, he's got to go through Alvin, Mike, Trevor, Max. I mean, we're not on the 49ers train.
Does his schedule even show he can possibly make the playoffs this year?
Oh, we can make the playoffs, especially when you start out in 3-0. But well, with Mike starting out the way he did, so they're gonna have his division games are gonna be. He beat Shane. He beat Billy, who's pretty whack, and then he took advantage of the Patriots, and now he's got probably an okay easy game there versus the Falcons, and then he's got the Pack, where Billy can be hit or miss, whatever. He's gonna have a matchup versus. See, Omar's schedule.
He gotta play. He's gotta play Rev. He's gotta play Rev too.
Yeah, he's got Rev, Perry, Alvin, Mike, Shane, CL Walker, I guess, Mike again, Shrewsky, the Trifus brother, and then Alvin again. So Omar's gonna. We'll see. Omar needs to pile up his wins now because he might.
Yeah.
We'll see how the Niners do.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not.
His schedule's looking kind of. That's a challenging schedule right there. You know, I'm gonna tell you right now. Now he can't sleep on the Cowboys.
No.
He cannot sleep. He can't sleep on the Cowboys. I'm telling you right now. He can play. He can play.
Yeah, listen. I've seen him. He's not terrible.
No.
Once week 7 comes, Omar's gonna have. He's gonna have. We'll see what's up. He
Gonna play Perry too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now remember, even in Madden, the Cowboys are still owned by Jerry Jones.
No.
Yes, they are. In Madden, they're still owned by Jerry Jones. So you be careful. Those Cowboys. Yeah, we can't go on them. I'm telling you. Gotta be a little wary.
So that means that's gonna be a losing season, huh?
That's right. Jerry's got hands everywhere.
Oh my gosh, that's bad.
If it's got his Cowboys on it, he's got his name on it somewhere.
Oh, that's bad. He's gotta. That's messed up. Programmed into the game.
I live in Dallas now. Let me tell you, you'd be surprised at how many people hate Jerry Jones.
Wow, that's bad.
Yeah, they don't like him because they think he's the reason that they're losing their games, and they're not wrong.
They're not wrong.
No, it kind of makes sense. He's got his hands in too much trying to control everything, instead of letting people do their jobs.
Mm-hmm. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
well, we're getting off divination, I know, but Jason Garrett's also an idiot too. So.
Yeah. 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 Not too many people won't agree with you. That will disagree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, because I gotta get a drink of water. But carry on.
Ooh, look at that there, boy. That NFC is looking strong right now. The AFC is looking stronger. I got the Super Bowl going to the AFC this year. Super Bowl will stay in the. Will go to the AFC this year.
Who won it last year?
The NFC, the Bears. Trevor snuck up from a losing streak and came up and out of nowhere just won the Super Bowl.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
You never really know.
You never really know. He was fighting hard too, and I mean really hard, and it paid off.
Sometimes
But I still I got it going. Yeah, the draft. I didn't realize how important it was until late, but I'm gonna tell you right now, the Cleveland Browns picks will stay in Cleveland. Period. Period.
You don't want to keep all your bums.
Yeah, right. See now that, yeah, exactly.
You know when you get that bum, you're like, oh, this guy's gonna be awesome. No, he sucks.
He sucked. He sucked.
Oh,
Yes. Agreed.
Put a shirt.
Agreed. No,
That those days were behind him. What a liar.
Who said that?
No, you know how they do in real life, they do interviews and stuff.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
Oh, that's funny. You're right.
Who
No,
wants
I
them?
missed it.
I give it to you. We're talking
Yeah.
about giving players away because they suck.
Yeah, they suck.
Like Matt Shaw.
Agreed. Oh.
That was
Yeah. Shaw only had a what? He was like a what do you call that? A kick, not a kick in the pant. What is that word?
flash in the pan.
Flash in the pant. Yep. Exactly. Agreed. Where'd Martin go? Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I'm back. My bad.
So what I was saying, Martin, was that the AFC is based. I got the Super Bowl going to the AFC this year. The AFC is looking strong. Even though the NFC is looking strong now, I still got the Super Bowl coming to Lombard Trophy coming to AFC.
Really?
Yep.
What's going on with that?
Yep. AFC is gonna have it this year. I don't really honestly looking at the NFC right now. Even though you got some juggernauts over there, I just don't see the consistency over there to where they're gonna take the Super Bowl this year, because the AFC is playing strong right now. I mean, really strong. Seriously.
I mean, listen, I'll buy it. James Jones says he thinks that the AFC is bringing home a Super Bowl this year, and that you heard it here on Dev Nation Live Radio.
Specifically the Cleveland Browns.
I tell you what, it is Madden. Anything's possible.
Anything else?
But
I mean, listen, I have to ask. I mean, listen, you have the powerhouses in the NFC. You have Alvin, you have Mike, you have Trevor, you have Max, and then Omar and Perry are playing well. Blah 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 blah. Now, who are you thinking that you got LA? You got the Raiders. Obviously, they're always usually there at the end of the season. You got Indy. Buffalo's or Miami's been pretty. They've been churning at a good clip. So, do you think anybody else is gonna fits up in there? Or do you think that we're gonna see a run by somebody else, or you thinking one of those four teams, or what's the story, James?
I'm thinking that basically. Okay, I'm not gonna harp on it, but if the New York Jets gets their games in, I got them sneaking in wild card. Chargers, no doubt. Colts gonna be your number 1, number 2 seed is gonna be Chargers, Colts. Period.
All right.
Unless the Dolphins go undefeated, okay, and just turn everything around and change that. So you got your top 3 teams. You got your Chargers, Colts, Dolphins, hands down. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
Period. Because look at your previous seasons.
Oh yeah.
And you look at their records now, and the way they're playing now. They're playing good football right now. Watch their games, watch their clips, look at the stats. And then when you start going down below those top 3 teams, everything starts getting iffy, because you got the Oakland Raiders with his internet issues, whatever, and he's losing games. He's just tanking. Broncos is in a rut, but it's not the first time we've seen Fasor in a rut and turn it around and come back and make the playoffs.
That's true.
Okay, but if you look at the rest of the AFC, Other than the New York Jets, Bengals is having some problems. Even though they're still playing, they didn't get, well, they did get blown out, but that was by the Chargers. But if you look at the rest of those teams in the AFC, you don't really see huge threats. Look at them. Do you really see? Look at the game footage. Look at the records right now. Look at the stats. Do you really see more than 5 or 6? Anything other than those that I just listed? Do you see any more huge threats in the AFC? Honestly, seriously, I'm being honest.
Yeah, no, I mean it's the AFC is besides those teams there, like I say, you got your big 4 or 5 maybe. And then, like I say, after that, it's kind of a toss-up. You know who's I mean, we might be overreacting, but they've been really strong in Madden, and I don't know if the Titans. There we go.
0-2.
They're 0-2, but in there, this is a tough team. I mean, I beat.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I got 3 in a row on Mark. I got 3 in a row on this kid. But my last game, I had to score almost 50 points to beat him. I mean, it was exhausting. He's relentless on offense. He really can put up numbers. He's not been running the ball, but look at the throw, man. He does know how to throw. He knows how to run a few concepts in Madden. He throws the rock. Boy, throwing 5 picks a game, though, that's the problem.
Ooh, yeah.
But if he just would dial that down a little, if those picks would go down like even 1, if you'd only throw 4 picks a game, man, I mean he can like frustrate you because he can just keep on. He just keeps on. Keep on. You gotta watch out for the Titans here. You definitely. They're like the Raiders, you know.
I don't disagree with that because remember when he was doing the 1-2 tandem where he had McCaffrey and Henry. No, the three. He had McCaffrey, Henry, and
Latavius Murray.
Murray. Yeah, no, I didn't say he's not a contender.
Right.
It's like you said though, the interceptions, the turnovers. If you got, yeah.
I don't disagree with that at all. They're just. But yeah, like I say, the way people are playing right now, I like it when I see teams that have the big point spread. Rev's got he's plus 15.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell am I?
Yeah, that was solid right there.
Plus 19, and obviously, whatever. LA is just off the charts right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And look how many points the teams that the Chargers are playing. Look at their how many points they're actually scoring on him though. That defense is fire. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I've watched his games, except for the Broncos game, but his defense is fire. It's like his user skills. He's not controlling one player. If you watch him, he's controlling more than one guy, not just the linebacker. He's playing with safeties and corners too. It's nuts.
He stepped up his game.
Yes, it's nuts. I'm like, I'm still trying to learn how to user just the middle linebacker. He's using the secondary and the linebackers. Yeah.
When people come into the red zone, I turn into safeties, and they can wreak havoc. They can wreak havoc. Yeah. I try to make it hard to score. Mark's what he'll do is he'll be like he normally doesn't be the middle linebacker. That's the thing, is he usually will be a an outside linebacker, but a lot of times that might be a corner if he's playing like a nickel or a dollar type of defense. So you'll always see him usually covering like one side of the field, running around. And what you got to do versus Marks is you got to call like symmetrical plays, and then whatever side he's on, just don't even look over to the other side.
That makes sense.
Because if you run like a flood, like floods and shit, where everybody goes to one side, That ain't gonna.
Yeah, you don't have no help. You don't have any bailout. You don't have anybody to bail out because you're all on everybody's on one side of the field.
Well, Marks likes to. Well, a lot of people like to run things to all one side because then your eyes don't have to move, so you just stay on one side. And you have your options right. But he'll kind of. Moran does this too a little bit. They be like middle. Be like outside linebackers or whatever, nickel corners, and they fly around like kind of a little bit more of the outside of the field than the inside. But Mark's.
Yeah, I noticed that Moran too. You're right. He'll lock that edge down.
Yeah.
Where he gets a lot of his picks too.
Yeah, Moran he'll fly to the flat, like, you know, when people are in like a purple zone, they don't really do a good job of covering the flat, and a lot of times the sideline's kind of covered anyway, so he'll just like fly to the flats on screens and shit and dump offs and get like he'll pick off like safe routes. And when you call like cover 3 flats or whatever, or even cover the flats with your not your corners, not your like main 2 corners, but your other ones, then you got to make these like little throws in the middle of the field, and it's like you got to throw like in between. You got to make throws that are like 10 and 15 yards deep, but aren't to the sideline. They're underneath. They just have to be like right in. You got to throw them in the right lanes too, because if you throw that pass and there's somebody in the way of it, a guy can jump up and snag it. So it makes like a little. You have to like drop it in to where it has to be. It can be tough.
Got it.
With Mark, so he'll chase underneath routes. So I like to run a lot of like drags and shit and let him chase those. And when he does, I try to strike 20 yards downfield, over the top on shit like that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Strategy.
Oh yeah, you gotta make sure that your first couple routes that are gonna be open versus the computer and shit and normal guys, you send those as decoys, and then you wait to him to pick those up, and then you go to your second and third options.
That makes sense. No. Was he on your schedule?
Is he on my schedule this year? You better hope not.
Was he on here? Because I'll be tuning in to that.
Let me see if I got that schedule here. I don't think he's there, so I might have to.
That's right. We didn't even look at the Colts schedule, did we? Let me see
what do I got here.
Oh no! Oh no!
You know here's a blockbuster matchup, week 7. I get Trevor.
Wow.
So I don't know who the Bills is. This could be. Here's the problem with me right now is that I got Jacksonville, I got Tennessee, but I don't have Andrew Luck right now. He's out.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. So.
Oh no! How long is he out for?
He's only out 3 weeks. The dude's got 99 injury, 99 like toughness, so he's only out 3 weeks. But
see, but that doesn't make any. I don't understand. Okay.
He's out. It's the first time he's been injured for more than a game. And I played Ricky last game, and it's a big score, but Ricky gave up like a bunch of touchdowns at the end of the game for no reason. It was a close game, and I really couldn't throw the ball. So I don't know. I mean, I really got to win one of these next 2 games because I got to get him back.
I know exactly why he got injured.
This ought to be good.
The Colts GM sold off most of the training equipment.
So I gotta get through the next couple games, and then I gotta somehow right the ship, get ready for Trevor week 7, and then I got Frito, I got you. You have beaten me here at some point, and like I don't know, it was Madden 17. I took a beating loss from you at one point, and I got Qual, I got the Lions. My schedule's not.
Your schedule is actually. I'm looking at it. Wow.
Well, I don't. It's not a pushover schedule because I got Frito, I got you, I got Qual. You guys aren't. No one there is bad. I know Sean's. He was like 6-10 last year, but he's taken over mid-season. I know he's not that bad either.
Right.
Kiko can be a little hit or miss, but then I got the monstrous Vikings, and Frizza plays well. I got Billig. It's definitely not a hard schedule, but it's not easy either. Like I said, I have a couple big matchups here with dude. My matchup with Tennessee is going to be really rough without Andrew Luck.
That is huge.
My matchup with the Bears, my matchup with the Vikings. Those are three
Definitely
big
the
games.
Bears. You know what? Definitely Titans, Bears, Vikings. You already know what they're bringing to the table.
Oh yeah.
That's guaranteed. You know, hands down, what to bring. Bears, there's no question. There is no question what you're going to have to do when you play him. That's going to be a serious battle, period. Vikings, another serious battle.
Oh yeah.
And Titans,
I got to do it without Andrew Luck. It's going to be tough.
that's going to be tough. That's
Because
that's going to be horrible.
he calls a lot of run blitzes, and he just blitzes a lot. And you really need to, like, when my first game, I mean, I threw the rock a lot. I think I had to make myself throw it. Luck 318.
Wow.
I was 18 for 21.
Wow.
I threw a real boneheaded pick there. I forget what it was, but you got to throw the ball, and I'm not going to be able to, so that's going to be tough. I got to
18 for
play
21.
Trevor, dude. I got to play Trevor. I haven't lost to Trevor in I don't know when. I've been on a big winning streak versus Trevor, and I got to win that game. I got to win that game.
That game
He's
right there is going to be huge.
He's gonna be mad if he loses that game, and that's my goal, is to make him mad. So yeah, so I really want.
Oh my goodness. That's
Yeah,
funny.
because I think he runs the same stupid shit like it's just the same nonsense all the time, and listen, people don't know how to figure it out, and I'm gonna shut that shit fucking down. I'm not really gonna shut it down.
You talking about the run play? That run play he runs with that little itty bitty halfback he's got that's always running through everybody's defense?
Listen, well, he makes it tough because he runs that fucking. What he does is he runs that fucking bunch formation, and he puts two tight ends on the field all the time. So you're at a blocking disadvantage, and I don't know what people do, but if you have to put all your linebackers on the field versus this defense, because if you don't, he's just gonna run the ball on nickel defenses and stuff like that. He runs that little pitch and that zone. It's the little pitch play where he runs to the side. So he runs a pitch, and then he runs like these your standard bench, but he runs a couple angle routes where he has like these. It's all the same stupid shit. And
you gotta learn how to stop it. How to stop it.
I know how it goes down. I'm not gonna give it away, but
No. That's supposed to be your secret so that you can get back to the Super Bowl.
yeah, no, I know what goes down. I know what that offensive scheme works against, and I'm not gonna be running that scheme to stop it. It's a popular scheme in Madden, and I mean, you're not gonna see a lot of it versus that fucking garbage.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. If you can stop the run, and it'll be hard to stop the run because he's got a good team. Blah 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 blah. I think he's got a rookie halfback actually that he's been using, who's a bigger guy this year. So that might be a surprise to people.
Yeah.
It also helps them tape their practices.
Rushing this dude right here. Here's his rookie, I think.
Yeah. I was looking at him in the draft. Yeah, Medina. He is a beast.
Yeah, that 94. Yeah, so it's gonna frustrate you because he's just gonna run people over and blah blah blah. So this is my thing. Is what he does is he runs two tight end sets, and then he pitches the ball and he runs it with this guy, and you get frustrated, and then it's third down and like 6 or something like that, and you put on your nickel package and he runs the ball again, or he throws those stupid outposts or whatever, and
yeah.
or he or those little outs underneath and drags underneath. So I got an idea to stop it. We'll see.
I'm ready.
Yeah, week 7.
I'm ready.
I tell you what I haven't been able to do this year is I haven't been able to get any pressure on anybody. Like I feel like the offensive lines have gotten a lot better. I don't get any pressure anywhere. I can't sack anybody. I'm calling 4 or 5 man blitzes every play. I can't get it done.
Oh, you hear what he said?
What did he say?
What he said about your defensive line.
What's
I
that?
don't know if you know, but my goal every single time I get on is just to make fun of him.
Oh, is that what it is?
The year he won the Super Bowl, every single playoff game, I ridiculed him the entire time.
That's true.
Oh, that was you.
That was
That was you. Okay, now is that? I was wondering. I was like, who is this guy? I know he's not in the league. Oh my gosh, that's.
I've known him for 30 years, so like that's where.
Oh,
That's
that's
why-
huge then.
That's why.
Oh,
I
yeah.
talk
I mean,
so
that
much.
makes that makes sense then. If you guys known each other that long, it's like that's a long time.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, James, this is my the best man at my wedding here. So we've been friends since we've been like 3.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
Yeah.
I've never liked him. I just have no friends.
Oh
You
my gosh.
that was during I think your best man speech. I think you said you're like, wow, I hate you so much, and that was really funny. At some point during the speech, that was good
There's
stuff.
some
sure
people that are
everybody-
like, taken aback by it, like, wow, why would he say such a horrible thing? And some people laugh.
I'm sure they did. Yeah, because if you said something like that out loud, you know it had to be a joke. I mean, you know that wasn't serious. You were his best man for crying out loud. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we,
I really hated this guy my entire life.
Uh,
I don't know how he did that.
oh my gosh.
I don't know how I was
That's
more
funny.
clear.
Mm-mm.
yeah. I tell you what, I'm like itching to play some Madden, dude. I'll tell you that right now.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting that itch to play.
Are you supposed to play? Or did you play your last game already?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you're
Wait.
3-0. You're 3-0. Never mind. You're 3-0. I
Yeah,
saw it. You're
as soon
3-0.
as the advance happened, I just got it in so I could have the free weekend and stuff like that.
Makes
um,
sense.
Yeah, I got that all in.
Oh, we getting ready to look at some. Oh, what we got here?
The what was I gonna say?
Practice mode.
Yeah, I gotta try some new
Try
shit.
some stuff out.
Yeah, I'm always tinkering. I haven't had enough time to tinker, so I gotta get on there and get weird.
Yeah, well, you can.
What are we? So we covered the Chargers a bunch. We covered
Yes.
Mitchell leaving. We even got to
Yeah.
Omar. What we got to Perry coming up with his 3-0 surprise. We got Moran going 1-2. It's a little weird. We got all the picks and stuff like that. We got
Yes. I think we
anything
covered
else
almost
here?
everything, huh?
what we got how about for the rest of this week? Do we have any games? I like to see what's left on the block today. Oh, hey, there would be a good game. Rev versus Jets game. I want to see that.
Oh, that comes up again this week, week 4.
Well, I think we're still in week 3, right?
Right, I mean, after the advance, they play again.
No, just wait. Did they play already week 3? Because it says that they haven't.
They played week 1 or 2.
Oh, because week I got the schedule up right now. Oh, here I'll show you.
I thought he played the Dolphins because it was on yeah, they played week 2 at week 1 or 2. Whenever Coleman left, the Jets came in, and then he played the Dolphins week 1, right?
Well, listen, he's got him here week 3.
Right, and then he lost to him week 1. That's his first one of his losses, I thought.
I mean, that totally could be.
Yeah, it was one of his losses because he was talking about he played Dolphins.
Yeah, they
he
played week
the
1 too.
Dolphins.
They played week 1.
Yep.
So there, yeah, there you got it.
He said it was a close game.
Yeah, well, they're playing again, so like I say, we got to see what goes on there with that, because I mean, I'll definitely be paying attention, whatever.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna watch
I'll tell you
I'm
what,
watching that.
I would love to see. Obviously, I don't want to say bad things about people, but obviously, I would love to see the Titans lose to the Packers. You know, I mean,
Yeah, yeah, I see that.
Oh yeah.
I'll put him in that streak.
No, like I said, it's just like, listen, it's you know, however you can make the playoffs, you give yourself at least an opportunity to.
That's true.
Ricky's
true.
leaving. He can't get the mic to work, so.
Oh man.
It shouldn't be that big a deal. You just plug that stuff into USB and you're good to go. But
Yeah, that's what I did. I just plugged my Xbox. I just plugged my Xbox controller in USB like you said, and I'm on.
maybe we should tell Ricky that. Jesus.
Yeah. Just popped on up. Oh, you know what? Does he know how to get to the Twitch? And you have to, because there's other things you got to do. Does he know how to go to the Twitch and actually dial in on conversation with the little phone, the little green phone up in the corner?
Yeah, well, he didn't have the phone, but he was in the lobby with the phone, with the chat. I was chatting. He's chatting in the lobby. If you go in there.
Oh. Huh. I don't know why he couldn't get it to work then.
I got a message.
Yeah, he's in there. I don't understand. Go to server. And there
Right.
he is right there.
Yep.
I don't understand why he can't. You know what? Let me see something.
Yeah, I'm hitting him up here a little bit. See what's up.
I'm gonna go ahead and send him. Yeah. Boom. See what he does. It's unlimited. Sweet.
Like I say, he's right there. He doesn't.
Yeah, I'm looking at him.
He doesn't know, man.
I'm looking at him. Just don't understand why.
All right, can somebody hear me?
Yes, there you go.
Oh,
Ricky, it ain't that hard. We've been waiting.
It's about to get real.
We have been waiting, dude. What did you do finally? Did you plug in your Xbox controller or?
Oh, we can hear. What happened?
Immediately.
Oh,
He was
are you
there,
kidding me?
and now
Are you
he's.
kidding me?
What, we lose him?
I don't know what happened to him.
I definitely heard somebody.
It was him. It was him. If you've ever listened to his videos, you know it was him.
No, that was definitely him. Positive.
Where'd he go? Oh, he's back in.
Dude, we can hear you. You're right there.
You could have just accidentally hit a button or something random. Just oops. Maybe check like a mute or something.
Something. I just heard him.
Yeah, we
Ricky.
definitely heard you.
We can hear you. Well, no, we can't not anymore, but we could.
Oh man, you didn't accidentally mute the sound or mute your mic, did you?
No, well, from Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what he did, but I'll tell you what. Here's what the chat looks like. Here he is. He's there. He's in.
Yeah, I see him, and it's green every time he talks, but I don't see.
Oh, okay.
Uh oh. What you got?
Well, now it's not green. Now it's just.
He might have backed out. Quick.
Oh man.
He's there. But I don't see. Oh, there's the green.
Again. It's green again.
Does mine thing turn green when I talk?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I'm looking at it right now. Every time you talk, it turns green. It's got a little green square.
I mean, this is not. It's not total rocket science. It might seem like it, but it's.
Look at that.
Sweet.
Where did he go?
Oh, brother, dude.
That he like all of a sudden just.
I
he's
know.
in the
just
lobby.
like, I know he was in for that quick second, and then it was like, bam! He was that one moment. Where did
We
he
had him,
go?
and then we lost him.
Dang.
Ricky.
He was just messing with us.
He's just.
Is that what?
Okay, shit is supposed to work now.
No, you're in. We can hear you.
There it is. There he is.
What have you been doing, dude?
We lost him again.
Wow.
Nah, but it's work. I got 3 motherfucking mics, and none of them want to go in through the audio controller because my mics are for recording music.
Oh.
Right.
Okay,
I got it. We can hear. Can you hear us? Ricky, can you hear us?
So he's got 3 different mics, and they're only for recording music, basically.
No, the funny part also is I have the headphones on the Xbox, but I can hear better on the other headphones, so I have the bigger headphones on top of those. So it's a whole bunch of shit to try to get into the conversation.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I got you. That makes sense.
All right,
Yeah.
so I'm playing the AFC North this season, so it's Morty, and I have the pick of Pasqua and James Jones, so I'm rooting against them. Nothing personal. I got no picks to be higher.
Okay.
So I need a commitment from Marty that he's gonna whip both of your asses plus the one I'm gonna do. So that's two losses.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? I can always just send a donation to Dev Nation, and an extra donation to the plan, and maybe the Colts might lose that game against the Browns.
Oh, hopefully Andrew Luck is back, but I don't think that Ocho Cinco paying the ref it's gonna work.
Oh, yeah, Andrew Luck is a huge miss. That's gonna be rough.
I
That's
couldn't stop the
rough.
freaking run, so if you can't stop the run, it doesn't matter whether he has Andrew Luck or not.
Oh,
He's got a point.
you just are you really trying to boost him up over there, Ricky? Really? Are you really trying to really?
No, I'm telling you my experience playing him yesterday.
Oh, there was a run.
I thought I was gonna beat him because he didn't have Andrew Luck, and I did have a pick on him, but he didn't throw that much because he was able to run the ball.
Ah, so we
James
gotta
Jones,
basically stop the run, huh?
Have you ever seen this offensive line that we're working with here?
I don't know. Show us. Let's see the offensive line.
Here's the
Let's see.
offensive line here.
This offensive line is pretty nasty.
Give the people what you want here, dude.
Let's see the offensive line.
However, I did run with some replacement motherfucker that came out of Omar's nursing home. Was able to run 16 times for 95 yards.
Yeah, you
Omar's nursing home.
he obviously didn't do too bad. Oh my god, that's funny.
Oh my gosh. Omar does love them old guys, does.
Yeah, when he tell you learn how to appreciate the value of veterans, he really mean it.
Yes, he does.
Omar's reflecting is what he's doing.
Oh my god, dude,
Oh my
silver
God.
sneakers 49ers, dude.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you got me in tears over here. Oh my goodness. Let's look at this old line from the. Oh, did I see A pluses across the board?
Yes, sir, man.
What? Good grief.
Yeah, James
Yeah,
Jones. I mean, you gotta protect that Andrew Luck. Have you ever seen this lineup here?
Ooh, woo.
Yeah, dude, these are all.
Wow.
Dude.
Even the left tackle is wow. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, dude.
Look at that. Good grief. Wow.
And so my center's awareness doubles for my left tackle's lower awareness, so my left tackle's better than what it says there.
Wow. Look at that. Wow. Across the board. That's a line. Good gosh.
Yeah, dude,
Look
we
at
build
that impact block too.
from the ground up
Sucks
here in
at
Indy. Yo, check out the fullback. Check out the fullback who's on the squad too. Look at a superstar fullback.
Good gosh, what the? Oh, I didn't know you had a. Who is that? Wow, 91 run block. Oh, he would be. Oh.
This is the dude I'm
Oh.
trying. This is my guy I'm working on now. I gotta get him up. I gotta get this. These are gonna blow through the roof here, and then I'm gonna be tough. I'm gonna be tough season 5 and 6.
Ooh, great. Gregory Sands, he's a handful.
He is.
Last season, I remember him last season. He's a handful. Gregory Sands.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a problem. He is a problem.
You know, he got injured last year for like 5 games, but he was absolutely tearing it up. Versus Ricky here, he's what do I have? He's who I'm going to. Well, I
He was
got
on fire.
3 TDs, $150, and then he got in the end zone too here. Sands 342 for another. He got 4 touchdowns for me.
Wow.
But I mean, a lot of that's is offensive line, man. Got built from the ground up.
Yes, you gotta have. Yeah, that's a good point. You gotta have somebody to protect the quarterback and somebody to open those lanes up for the halfback.
Yeah. So we got the
Man.
James, he doesn't. He's doing it, but he should not be doing that. That's why I can't sack him. I can't stop the run. He needs to. Marty, are you have any of those O lines on the block?
I got some backup guys here, which I've never traded, and I have a ton of XP, which I probably can. This is my backup, dude. I like to.
Yo, look at my offensive line. I don't need backups.
Oh yeah, but look at the no. You might want to go look at these players. Can you see those players up there? The guy's got go back. Him, Swinky. He's got 38,000 XP points.
I know. I gotta spend those.
Good grief!
I gotta spend those.
How much does it cost to get his run block up? Well, his impact block is kind of low.
Yeah, I wonder
How much does it cost to get his points up? Good grief! 38,000.
Should buy that.
30. Man, are you kidding me? 38,000 points. He's 29.
Maybe I'll sell them. I might sell them off to the highest bidder here. We'll see if I can get a pick or something.
35,000.
It's like
wow.
Yeah, the tributes are like what?
The highest bidder gonna be Omar. Looking at the age of that player, Omar gonna just open the wallet.
Oh my God! I want to go check out Ricky's team here.
Well, Omar spent days drafting those people, so.
Yeah, no, those guys he drafted he had an awesome draft.
Hell no, he ain't drafting them motherfuckers. We ain't playing 15 seasons. He's not drafting those guys. I don't know where he get them from, but.
Oh, I want to go to.
That's what I've been following them for 15 seasons.
Yo, motherfucker get him from the time machine from the 70s.
Oh, dude, your quarterback's got 95 throw power. Jesus, that's awesome.
That's funny.
I don't want to go to depth. Maybe I just want to go to roster so I can look at the cards.
Yeah, he put Deshaun Kaiser on the block, Martin.
He's on the block? Damn.
Yeah,
if I get a good deal, I will. But it has to be a pick from somebody that's gonna have a good, a good pick like Kevin Lacey, Frito Savy, Giants. I already have Kiko. If Kiko offers me a first, he's getting it because between Marty, Mark, and me, we're gonna get him 6 losses.
Right.
Plus, in that game, I still rooting against you. I got no pick. I got no Kiko pick, so yeah, I'm rooting for Kiko to beat your ass.
Me too.
That's the youngest guy I found. That's the child of Omar's nursing home that I trade for them.
Man, he's fired. DeAndre Hopkins, good gosh, look at that.
Yeah.
It seems to me that Omar doesn't have the 49ers. He has the 99ers.
Yeah, the 99ers.
What the heck?
Guys,
They're calling them the 99ers, dude. That's
the
messed up.
99ers. Wow, who's that dude down there? With that 95 acceleration.
Yeah, it's nice.
That guy at the bottom, the horn guy. Who is that?
Yeah.
Catch and try. What's his route? 71 still is a rookie. 21.
That was a rookie like in the 4th round.
Yeah, he's not a. That's a good pickup right there. The wearing, all he needs is to catch it. What the catch it? Look at that. Keeps his feet in bounds too.
Oh,
That's
dude, I like
huge.
this. This tight end is good too, right here.
That was a good pick. That was a good pickup right there. Gerald Everett. That was an awesome pickup right there.
That was a trade. I gave a 2nd rounder for him. I think
Yeah,
Shaft. I think it was like Shame.
Yeah, the Rams. Yeah, that was a good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Martin's going over your O line now. Trey Turner.
Just
Trey Turner's
just quickly,
still
yeah,
balling,
quickly scrolling through the low line real quick.
Still balling. Oh, so it looks like you want Ricky wants some of your starting O line, Martin.
I'm just trying to make him weaker. I don't really need him.
Oh. Oh, he's trying to use some strategy against.
Well, you see that rookie that I drafted, Juan Dykes, 85
Yeah.
power move. That's why I traded Smooth.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
That's why I traded Smooth for James Jones' 2nd round pick.
Wow,
I like
look
that.
at that.
I like that excel too.
Yeah, you got an 85 acceleration with an 81 speed, 83 strength coming off the edge, 85
Oh, 83
power
strength.
move.
83 strength is good too.
Yes.
That's not
Check
bad.
skills. He got something else that is good. I think in Pursue is like 77. So he's a rookie. Like, it's a good player to build.
Oh yeah, no doubt. He's only
and
22.
You know what helps, honestly, on the line a ton. You might not think it, but stamina is huge. It takes forever to upgrade. It's almost impossible to upgrade it. So that's
91 stamina. Wow.
That's great.
For
stamina.
a defensive app, 91 stamina, it's a lot because they're usually in the lower 80s.
That's
yeah.
impressive.
Oh,
That's
yeah, they're-
impressive. Wow.
That's your guy, James. That's your guy. That's why you got my
Ogun-
6th rounder.
Yeah, Ogunjobi in the middle. Ogunjobi in the middle. Carlos Watkins. Oh, you run a 4-3, don't you, Ricky?
Yeah, I do. No, I do 3-4.
Oh, you do
3,
3-4?
4. Because the thing is, since I have to rush 3 players, if it's somebody that scramble, I take one of the defensive ends and spy on the quarterback.
Yep, makes sense. That makes sense. Wow. This linebacker core is young too. Young and fast.
Yeah, a lot of excel.
Oh,
there.
the one I got for my 1st round. Did you check Castillo?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. He's a left outside, right?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's awesome. You got him from the Chargers, didn't you? Or was it
No,
the
I
Broncos?
got it from Frisora. I got it
Yeah,
from the
Broncos, yeah.
1st round.
Yeah, he's ready to go. He is, wow, look at that block shed, a 93 block shed too. Woo. Ooh. Got him from the Cowboys, I remember him. And you got him from Frisora too, the Roby guy.
Oh yeah,
Corner.
that came in the same trade. My 1st round, he gave me a 2nd and them 2 players.
Wow.
These are all pretty good.
Brown came from the Chargers,
Oh, he did?
along with Smooth for a 1st and a 2nd.
Oh, so that was when the Chargers got Brown from the Cowboys, didn't he?
I don't know where they got it from.
Because Anthony Brown plays for. I thought he played for Dallas.
No, but I don't know where it came from. I'm just saying that I traded him. But now
okay.
this season, I have to resign like 14 players, like quarterback. All these rookies that I started with, Foreman. I have to sign Anthony Brown. I have to sign Smooth. So that's why I traded a few of them people.
Wow, that's a lot of resigns. Wow. 14. What does your defense look like, Marty?
Oh, my D.
Yeah,
we
we
got
didn't
here?
get to see the D. Oh, you went back to the training. If you gotta do your training,
No,
do your
it's all
training.
good. My D's not. My D is built. My D is primarily based on a couple things, but it's just coming along though. It's not really. So what I have here is actually maybe we should go back to this screen. It's a little hard
Henry
to do.
Henderson. 81 strength. 83 power move.
Here we go. We're gonna go.
You
Go
run
like
a
this,
3-4-2?
I run a 4-3. That's my big
Oh, okay.
thing. And so what I got here is start with a defensive line. What I've tried to do
there we
here
go.
is this is I start with the big boys. And now Basham here is only 87 overall, but he's a superstar, and he's only 26. So I got
yeah. Woo.
3 more good seasons with him, and he's got 88 acceleration right there.
Yeah.
He's got 90.
Look at that. So, good gosh. Wow.
So when
But you
see,
have to work in the power move. I mean, I don't want you to do that, but you should work the power move so he can break the tackles from my amazing offensive line.
I probably should, but again, this is like my best whatever, probably defensive lineman. Again, I'm trying to build these dudes again with the superstar dev. We're just trying to ramp them up as fast as we can by the season's end. I got Hankins here, and I gotta fill the spot. There was no D tackles in the draft.
92 finesse move. That's the same numbers as that 92 finesse move is the same the Neil Hunter. The Neil
Right.
Hunter's the one that had like 27, 28 sacks.
Sacks, yeah. I mean, Basham gets in quick. He's a handful. I mean, he's coming in.
Yes.
He's coming in quick, but Hankins is he's just whatever, a big dude on the line. He's got that
He's a big-
91
yeah, no.
block shed and that 93
Basham.
strength. So he
Wow.
plays well. That play rack is pretty good. So Hankins is all right. He's what
No,
do we
he's
got
a
here?
solid. He's a 320 poans.
Yeah, he's 320. He's a big
plus-
dude.
Woo.
He's got that high motor, whatever.
Yeah.
And then that,
Wow.
like I say, so Hankins is the weak point on the line, but then we got another 25-year-old superstar here.
Where?
Again, I'm just trying to really tear shit up for season 5 and 6. Yeah,
Wow. He got a 91 block shed, 87 strength, 84 acceleration, 72 speed up the
Yeah.
gut.
yeah, he's
Wow.
fast.
Wow.
Trying to bump that play rec and get him. Let's say he's actually played really well. He actually gets a few sacks this season. Oh, we got Trevor's joined in on chat here. Shout out to the Super Bowl champ.
Yeah, he's there. Uh-oh. He's
Yeah,
there.
Trevor's-
Uh-oh.
And then I got Shaq Lawson here. Who's again, we got another superstar.
Oh, Shaq
and-
Lawson?
Yep, and this is so again, he's pretty solid across the board.
Oh, wow. 85 strength. Look at that. 87 excel, 82 speed. Big hitter.
Really can't put a fucking dish away?
What dishes? I put all your dishes away.
Oh, you did. I
Uh-oh.
put all the dishes away this
Yeah,
morning.
yeah, I'm getting the wife's here and I'm
Oh.
in trouble.
Oh, yes, you are, because she dropped
Yeah.
the F-bomb on you.
What?
Oh, she don't care.
Lazy bums. Well, you all are. I hate you all.
I guess I'm lazy.
Uh-oh. Trevor said, put some respect on my name.
And yeah, just
Did you
like-
hear him? Trevor said, put some respect on my name.
What?
Oh,
Go
you
back to.
roast-
Oh my God! Look at this. There's what they're
go
saying
back
on
to
live.
kitchen.
There's the
Oh,
broadcast.
look at Rev. Rev said, go back to the kitchen.
The
woman.
Rabbit 23X. Go back to the kitchen, woman.
That's
that was Rev.
It
wasn't
sounds like
me.
you
I
might
didn't
have.
say-
You know, never mind. I
That
got it.
was-
You gotta go. You gotta
that
go.
was Rev.
No,
I
I'm
said-
shutting this bitch down.
You're shutting this bitch down. Oh my God.
Oh, clink, clink.
They have it, listen, they have it matched. This is Miss Missy.
Yo, she's crazy.
That
Yeah,
right
no.
there told me who run your house.
Listen, it ain't me. So
Is
that's
the pastor on?
she's just what?
Is the pastor on?
Pastor?
Yeah, don't we have some free
Oh,
stuff?
Shane. Yeah, no, he ain't on right now.
Alright. Well,
Oh
why don't
my
you go
God.
jerk off in the corner by yourself because that's probably all you do. That's it. If you don't have a woman.
Oh. Oh.
What?
You're-
Dang, Marty.
She loves this league or the league. Yeah, she loves it. So.
Oh, she just put you on blast, Marty.
Oh,
She likes
dude.
Madden more than she liked her wedding. Let's put it that way.
No, she's wound up, dude. You have to understand. Take it with a grain of salt. This woman is like, she's like, how many months pregnant is she?
Yo, Marty, you have to gain composure because you look nervous right now. Your
No,
body
you would-
language is not right.
Dude, do you blame me? You guys are perfect for each other, Trevor says. I don't even know what that means. That's messed up. She's just what? For you
And
calm
I
down.
bet you that she's not on camera, but she's
What
still
else
looking
are
at
you
you.
thinking
She's
about
giving
that?
you that kind of look.
You can tell she's looking. They talking.
Oh, yeah, they
Look at
see
that.
you.
There
What?
she is. Look at that. You know she's still there. Look at that.
Oh, thank God she bought something.
Oh my gosh.
We can feel the burn.
I know that's right. She can tear your butt up with a smile. That's awesome.
Camera can't go
Yo,
over
Marty,
that.
if you're gonna host a show and you're trying to get a real good audience, you have to kind of prevent those kind of situations because you don't look like the dominant male that you're bragging about in Facebook. In Facebook, you look all alpha. In there, you look like Omega.
You might have to put your white, that white curtain up, the green thing, the green screen or white screen up, Mark.
Oh yeah, that's gotta go. I gotta lock her right out. Well, I'm trying to play with the camera a little bit.
That's funny.
You want to come show how you're not as bad as you seem?
No, I am.
She's smiling. You know, she's smiling though. She's smiling.
Wait,
You see her smiling. She's
Here we
smiling.
go. Let's just get what I'm looking at. There she is. Yo,
She's smiling. If she's smiling, it's all good. She's smiling.
nah.
Okay, listen, I gotta go do your chores. You know?
Oh.
Laundry is your chores. You understand that?
Oh.
All right, don't act like a big macho man.
Get to the.
No, you want me to take over? Yup.
Uh-oh.
I don't care about that.
Oh, she's taking over. She's taking over, Ricky. Look. Oh, look at that. She's taking over. Look at her.
And now we're gonna get a lot more viewers.
Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, he gets more. Oh, yeah.
Our viewers are gonna spike like
Oh,
a
keep it
million.
PG-13. Keep it PG-13.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have like 300 followers.
Give us like PG-16 or something.
Oh, here we go. Hey, move the camera. Do something. Move.
Yeah,
we
if you're gonna
did.
show off, get us the view if you're gonna show off. Don't be bullshitting with teasers.
I know. That's
Don't be
right.
bullshitting
That's
with
right.
Jesus.
Tell him, Ricky. Show him some samples of how you want it done.
That guy
Show-
cared
give
about
some
it. We were wrestling around there. We were wrestling around.
Oh my gosh.
I think
You guys are
I think I
too
need a
much.
beer.
No, I think that you don't.
Yeah, I think I'm getting thirsty.
Big, tall, but...
I'm
Whoa, I like where this was. Look at Trevor said he liked where this was headed.
I give you this.
Oh my gosh, we got 200 viewers now, Marty. Look at that. Look at that.
Yo, Marty, I don't know if at this moment you're excited or nervous.
This goes down and then you go
A little bit of
no
both.
to the no.
Oh, I know that's right.
When you've got a pregnant woman next to you,
Oh yeah, she's like what is it?
She doesn't look pregnant.
Yeah, she's like what, 4 months pregnant. She's
Tell her,
She's-
Martin, she doesn't look pregnant.
Lover Bear, you don't look pregnant. She's happy to be pregnant, so it don't matter. She kind of.
you look pregnant, you look wonderful pregnant. That's what I say.
Exactly.
You look
Exactly.
wonderful pregnant. You're glowing.
Yes. It's
No, she looks good.
awesome.
looks
Marty,
good.
today's Saturday. How come you don't have ice cold buttery beer?
Listen, it needs to be on its way immediately.
Because if
That's-
you're gonna chug a beer, you're gonna take you the whole show, so you can start now.
Oh my God, that's massive. That's
Oh
Yeah,
my
Lance had a good
god, that's
point.
classic.
wow.
You gotta hear
Oh,
them.
hey, Marty, did you tell Trevor that you were gonna shut him down when y'all play?
Oh yeah, Trevor, if you're listening, I got you week 7. I've already got you penciled in for the loss for sure. I'm coming for that for the Chicago Bears there, so I'm gonna set you right straight like I usually do.
However, I'm cheering on Trevor for this one, so
Oh yeah.
I will have to take sides on the Bears.
He's our AFC brethren has picked sides with the NFC, Marty.
Well,
All right,
yeah,
I'll tell you what's up. When I asked for somebody to lab with, Marty came out and said, "We're gonna lab. We're gonna unlock all the secrets of Madden." You know who started labbing with me?
Trevor, I got it. Ricky, I've been busy.
Oh no. Everyone is. I'm the champ. Don't forget. Oh. 3-time champ. 3 times.
Relax.
And he's right. He had 2. That's right. He had 2 previously. Now oh wow, yeah, this is 3rd one.
Listen, I wasn't around. I wasn't around
Yeah,
for those
but we are
championships.
in a league of what have you done for me lately? Marty hasn't won since George Bush was president.
Wait a minute. I thought Martin won the Super Bowl the first season of Madden 18.
Yeah, dude, I'm relevant. I'm relevant here.
Nobody remembers. He never made a video to make it for the posterity. He kept saying, "We got the video. We got the video." We're going on season 3 and we still don't have a video, motherfucker.
I'll tell you what right now. I'll tell you what.
You know what, Martin? You did say we were supposed to have a video. You didn't have no video. So now he's saying it doesn't count.
Listen, I understand that, but for the
even with a video, it doesn't count.
Oh! Dang.
And the worst of all is that he won the Trash Talker Award with no videos throughout the whole season. How the fuck that happened? That voting was rigged.
That's true. No videos.
I'll tell you what. Before Madden 19 starts, I will release my Super Bowl video. I do have one. It's not finished, but it will be epic, and it will be to remind everybody how the start of Madden 18 went.
Trevor, is a widescreen. Can you show us the widescreen since you don't have it installed? Can you?
Where's the green screen Ricky sent?
Oh, where's the green screen?
It is a widescreen, but Trevor is the one asking.
Yeah, it's here.
It is a widescreen. What do you do? You just hang it up?
The reason why I send a widescreen is because he could use it to take pictures with his new baby and stuff like that. So
yeah,
I got more than just video. He could use it for other stuff.
I gotta hang this up.
Do you hang it up?
Yeah, I'll just drape it from the ceiling here. I was gonna
he
done
can
this morning.
get thumbnails and put it against the wall once he iron it and make his own studio and change the computer to that section, and you don't even need a stand.
I wonder if this will work.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I got it here. I got it. I was gonna, like I say, I haven't quite put it up, but I will. I definitely, like I say, once I get that up and get these background out of the way here, so it looks like I'm...
Next thing I'm gonna send you, I'm looking online in China to see if I find a microphone in the shape of a dick, and I'll be sending it to you.
I don't think he would be using that.
For like $3, that's what he's sending me.
That'd be the funniest. All the viewers that are gonna be, they're gonna be like a little bit crazy, but you know,
yeah, they would be crazy. That's for sure. Oh my god!
I just picture it like Marty talking all that shit with a dick in his mouth.
Oh my gosh, you would have so many people following, chatting. It would be nuts.
Oh yeah, mainly from San Francisco.
Oh no.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, it's brutal around
That was
here.
just wrong. That was just wrong.
Man, Ricky coming after me here, dude. Oh,
What time is it?
it's what time is it? It's about, was it 2 o'clock?
No, I was asking the missus. It's 10 over here.
Oh, 10 o'clock in Alaska.
I was asking her. Yeah,
2
it's time
o'clock
for us
East
to go
Coast
eat.
time.
Yeah, we gotta go out and eat. Go get some grub.
I think I might go see Black Panther The show is getting dark. It really.
Dude,
It's not. It's
I want to see that bad.
oh, Black Panther.
All right, if you're gonna practice, can you walk us through with explanations and step by step for
Oh,
us
yeah,
that
hey,
need
listen.
some kind of tutorials?
Yeah.
You know he's not gonna teach. He ain't gonna show you all his tricks and stuff, because if that's the case, then that means that that would give us the opportunity of beating him.
No,
Yeah,
but he's
so-
practicing, so he can give us. He's showing us what the fuck he's doing. Why does this too much work to us? Explain us.
Well, that's you got a point. That's a
What was
good
it?
point.
I don't want to give. I can't be giving away all my secrets, man. I
Dude.
will tutor. I will tutor Ricky on some basics. I
That
can't
makes
do it
sense.
live. We're gonna have to get in a private channel here. I'll have to boot something up.
Because you do it live, that's just showing all your. See, see that right there? That play right there, the Salem.
Yeah.
He's got an escape on both sides of the field.
What do I?
Yep. That's a nice playbook right there. Whose playbook is that?
This is Indianapolis right now. I'm just listen.
Look at there, an escape.
I'm working on a bunch of stuff right now.
Mm.
We're just listen. AJ goes, "You're gonna throw it back."
No, he
I'm
just
just-
took all scrambling.
Oh my God, that's a pass from.
So
Hey,
Marty,
yo.
how the hell I learned something with that shit?
Listen, I don't got
Yeah.
Andrew Luck right now. I don't got Andrew Luck.
Oh, he just don't look at that. Scratch that, Ricky. Scratch that.
Savvy, show us what not to do.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
Well, listen, right now, so I need to get a little familiar with my guy that I have in right now for a few. Like, I mean, I don't know how this guy doesn't throw the ball the same way as Andrew Luck. You know, it's all way different.
Right. That makes
So
sense.
it's like, you know, you got to be careful of what you're doing.
Verticals.
Like I say, if I break down my main schemes and stuff, I mean that'll just. Let me see
Marty,
what
if you
goes
get on later, hit me up.
on. Okay, you're whatever, moving or doing something else.
Yeah, we're packing. We're gonna be driving to the house and bringing boxes over.
All right, my boy AJ here is he's fucking moving. He's got a lot of nonsense going on.
Oh, Trevor says, will Luck be ready for our game?
Oh yeah, he will. Luck will be ready to go for week 7, so there will be no excuses. But right now, like I say, I just
No
gotta.
excuse.
No, we just gotta.
American.
So,
Yeah, I do.
so Marty,
Yeah.
I had an awesome time. We're gonna I'm getting ready to leave the chat too, so we can. It's my wife's birthday.
Oh, hey, happy birthday, Mrs. Jones. We should have shot that out earlier.
Yeah, he said happy birthday, Miss Jones. She said
Shout
thank
out to Miss Jones.
What are you guys
you.
doing?
He said shout out. They said shout out. She said thank you.
What are you guys doing?
We're probably gonna go and sit down and maybe have some breakfast and just.
Marty, there's not much to do in Alaska, so that
Oh, don't you even go there with that.
Oh.
Don't you even try.
it's all right. We're in February, and it's not like summer.
No,
We're in February.
don't even. It just depends on where you live in Alaska. That's like anywhere you go in the world.
Right now in Alaska, in winter, all you could do is smoke and fuck. That's it, and watch TV.
Oh my God.
You know what? They'll knock it till you try it. Oh, baby, look at that. Look at that. The commissioner said, Mrs. Jones, happy birthday. Look.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the emojis up there, the cake and the. Look at that. No, this cake and the little party that she said thank you. Is he there?
Yeah. No, we just lost AJ. He's gone. But we're all
Thank you,
here.
Trevor. He said.
But I have a question, James. How long? Right now in February, how long is the daytime?
It doesn't get dark until about 7 right now.
He's like, it doesn't get dark ever.
Right now it's like 6:37 p.m. It gets dark.
Right now, what time is this, the dawn?
When is it like? Usually in the morning, right?
Yeah, like I want to
Yeah,
know
right
the
now
duration because I heard that in winter the days are so short. Like it's like, oh, it could come up, the sun can come up at 10, and the sunset will be at 3 in the afternoon.
Oh yeah, no. See, it depends on what part. So you might be talking about, you might be thinking about the north. Where I live in Wasilla, so we don't live that far up north, like the
All right,
slope
so
and
you
stuff
get
like
some
that.
daytime. Do you get
Oh
some
yeah,
daytime?
yeah. It's daytime right now. It won't get dark till about 6 7 p.m. right now, and then we're on 12 and 12 where we live at. We live in the city region. If you go up to the northern parts of the regions where it's like really nothing there, I mean,
Is it true that they give you an oil check, like some split from the oil sales?
they get a what now?
What I heard, some people from Alaska, like in tax time, they give him like a little
Yeah, man.
bonus for the
Oh
oil
yeah,
that
yeah.
Alaska
You
sells.
talking about the Alaska PFD?
I don't know the name, but yeah, that's what it is.
That's,
So
that's what. Yep, that's what it is. Everybody who's an Alaskan resident, they get that every year. It's basically it's the from the oil that we have, we get basically a cut of that.
yeah, and that sounds so good. Like the state takes the time. It's like we have these resources, so we're gonna split some of it for the people. That actually, I like that system.
Yeah, I mean it's giving back to the. I mean it makes sense. It's giving back to the people. I mean they don't here. They don't really tax us to death either. You know, I lived in Virginia for like 20 years, and it's like you got like 30 different freaking taxes, and it's like, good grief. I mean, really?
Oh yeah, I hate the property tax. That you got car tax, motorcycle tax. They charge you for everything you own.
Everything you know. I'm like, are you kidding me? Really?
I didn't know that.
I live in PG County in Virginia and Maryland, and that's what I hear from all the people from Virginia. It's like, yo, they tax us to death.
To death.
The only thing you have to show for it is the education.
Yeah.
This has a nice education. Tax you to death.
Yeah, to death. Yes, I was there 20 years. Emporia, lived a little bit in Richmond, Petersburg, and Colonial Heights, and it's like it's just it's tax city, man. So and then you're paying taxes on the food too. It's like good grief.
What?
I mean,
Really?
yeah, it's bad.
Well, I live in Texas. We don't get state taxes, but I don't get money for I don't even get money for two drops of oil. Like they don't give us a cut here.
Really?
No, we don't get shit. Just like non-state tax and the state, and also you don't get tax for food and clothing.
Oh. Wow.
So that's our savings, and
I heard the economy
put it in the
was really good
sport-wise.
in Texas, right?
The what?
I heard the economy was really good in Texas,
yes.
right?
There's a lot of work and stuff like that. And for NBA, I was yesterday reading, like seeing something like how much money the players are really making after taxes and all that stuff. And they say, well, Harden makes like $5 million less than Steph, but because he doesn't get state tax, he receive at the end of the thing 2.5 more than him in the money after taxes.
Wow. Wow. Well, that makes a difference right there, honestly.
Yeah, so Steph makes like 37 millions a year, but he gets to see after taxes and after all what he pays in taxes, he only gets to see like 15.
Yeah, see, that's bad. That's bad. That's just whatever. Yeah.
And Michael Jordan is not the GOAT. If you want to break it down, the conversation, I'll send you
Oh,
some.
here we go. Here
Oh
we
my
go.
God, get
Don't
outta
you
here.
get me
What?
started on this chat today.
Come
Well,
on,
Michael
man.
Jordan just happened to play in a weak era for the NBA. Like there was actually they were the only super team with nobody else having super teams.
Okay,
Yeah.
you hold that thought.
We gotta mute. We gotta put him on mute for a minute.
Oh, let us. Me and James gonna be here.
I'm kidding. It was a joke. It's because you're talking about Jordan there, dude. That's all.
No, but James, it's like I always say the GOAT, but for me, he's not the GOAT if he played on an era where he was weak when the expansion came in, 3 teams were expanded on the East, and then there was 2 Hall of Famer, him and Pippen Hall of Famer. So it was like a 2-on-1 in every season. Then on 95, they get Dennis Rodman. So in today's era, if you have the best scorer in your team, the best rebounder, the best all-around player, and the best 6 man, probably you win championships. But nobody else was anywhere close to have a team like that. I'm not saying that Jordan is bad. Is that the argument that he got 6 championships and he won 6-0 is because he had a better team than everybody else. Everybody else was competing with one Hall of Famer like Drexler and a whole bunch of role players, Barkley and a whole bunch of role players, Gary Payton, and you could say Sean Kemp was an All-Star, but he wasn't a Hall of
The league
Famer.
was more physical back then, okay? You got these.
But you
old
had the
soft
best
young-
players.
No,
You
no,
have
you
the
got
best
these
player.
soft young bucks with these soft rules they got in the NBA today. I don't want to hear nothing about Michael Jordan not being a GOAT during an era where the game was more physical and you had to earn your points. The NBA
Yeah,
is
but you had the
weak.
best fucking team. When he had Rodman, he was 3 Hall of Famer on the team playing against Gary Payton.
Oh, come on now. You're gonna tell me that the Knicks weren't a challenge and the Detroit Pistons weren't a
The
challenge?
Knicks had 1 Hall of Famer against 2 Hall of Famers, or in the second 3 Hall of Famers. So the Knicks was only 1 Hall of Famer against 3.
Wait a minute.
He
the
had a
Knicks
better team than everybody else.
So the Knicks didn't make it to the finals?
All I'm saying is everybody that you could say, oh, but they were tough. They had only 1 Hall of Famer against 2 Hall of Famers, and then on the second 3 it was 3 Hall of Famers. So he had a better team.
Oh,
Like, I
no,
mean,
we're gonna put the
Jordan's
Hall of Famers up
by
there?
far.
All I'm saying is the way it's going. Like here we talk about super team. No, like fucking KD went there. Well, Jordan had the best rebounder in the league, which is a Hall of Famer. He had the best all-around player. He was a Hall of Famer, competing against 1 Hall of Famer. So we know LeBron James, when he's by himself, he loses.
When LeBron James is by
He
himself,
also need 2 or 3 Hall of Famers as well. So Jordan had them. And now, other thing, Jordan didn't face dynasties. Like the dynasties, in the years of dynasty, he wasn't winning.
No.
He didn't beat
You're gonna-
Boston in any series, and
Well, he didn't have. Okay, when he played Boston, I mean, what was his look? Who did he have?
he had a Hall of Famer on George Gervin. He had Orlando Woolridge, and he had fucking Charles Oakley. He had a
Okay,
very
so-
physical team.
Right, he had a very physical team, but he didn't have. I don't think he had the right coach.
But if he's the best ever, he should cause an impact, the same impact that LeBron caused when he came into the league to Cleveland. When Magic Johnson came into the league, he caused an impact, and when Bird came in, caused an impact immediate, regardless of who was there. They fixed the details later. Jordan went there, and they didn't get about 500 until Pippen got there 4 years later.
Yeah, but
So
you're
the
still
best
saying
player
that-
ever- So the
But
best
you-
player ever can cause an impact on a team at the magnitude that
okay.
Bird, Magic, and LeBron does. So then when he left, the Bulls lost only 2 games previously from the year before.
Okay.
When LeBron left Cleveland, they lose a lot. When Bird left, there was a drop. When Jordan leaves, the drop is only 2. So that's what
And-
the GOAT worth, 2 games.
But you don't think that? So what you're saying that Michael Jordan is not the greatest of all time?
Not in my opinion. He was a great player, but in my opinion,
He was
the
a
best
great player. Did you just say he was a great player? That's it.
But to me, the greatest is Jordan, Magic Johnson. Because if we talk about the best basketball player, in terms of it's like Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth could pitch and be effective at pitching and batting. He was the best batter, and he was a really good pitcher. So if we go with the same theory, the best basketball player,
No.
all 5 positions. Magic played all 5 positions in an era that it wasn't a match. Like LeBron played the center because of the match. He was playing
Okay.
the center guarding Darryl Dawkins.
No. Okay, so you got Michael Jordan on the court. Do you understand that these teams had to find a way to create their defenses to focus around Michael Jordan? You know that, right?
he was the best quarter or not, but if you're telling me the best basketball player, if
The
we
ba-
define
no,
basketball,
that's what I'm
have
talking
five
about. Michael
positions.
Jordan.
Ba-
That's what I'm talking about. Michael
basketball has
Jordan. They had to devise. These teams had to go out, and the coaches will tell you, they had to find ways to focus strictly on Michael Jordan on defense, and we're talking double team, and that's where he came out to be. This is where it opens
all
up
right,
right here. Okay.
but you
You
talk
understand?
like Michael Jordan is the only motherfucker that was getting double teamed.
I,
All I'm
I'm
saying
talking
is,
about.
as a
I
best
didn't say
basketball
once in a
player,
blue. I'm not saying once in a blue moon. I'm talking about every game. Every game that man stepped out on the floor, it was an automatic. He was an automatic threat, and they had to focus on
As
him.
a-
That's how the rest of the team opened up. Look at the
yeah,
game.
but it's as a scorer. It's as a scorer. But as a best
Defense?
basketball,
No.
basketball is five
No,
positions.
oh.
Jordan cannot play all five positions.
Look at his stats. Defense. Did he not
No,
win
no,
defense?
wait.
Yeah.
Do you know who's the best defensive
Guys, I got a laundry
player
break.
of
You
all
guys can
time?
No.
carry on. Keep it going.
Dennis
No,
Rodman is the best defensive player because he could defend every position.
no.
He could play defense center.
Who won MVP for defensive player?
Oh, they both, Rodman and him, got defensive players. So it's not an argument
But
like.
Michael,
If you won an award, it doesn't make you good.
what about scoring?
He could score, but that doesn't make you the best
He's doing
basketball
it
player.
on both sides of the field.
Basketball has five positions. He could only play three. Magic Johnson could play all five. So as a basketball player,
Oh my God!
then I believe as a basketball player, if you can play all five positions of the game, you can cover all areas of the game. As basketball player, Jordan could be the greatest scorer.
Magic Johnson was not sticking Michael Jordan even in his prime before he had HIV, whatever. He's not sticking him. He's not. Period. Magic Johnson will tell you today, even in his prime, he was not going to give Michael Jordan a run for his money. Wasn't going to happen. I'm sorry.
All right, so you got a different concept. He was the best scorer, unstoppable. Nobody could stop him. The best basketball player, because basketball is not just scoring. There's five positions with different skill sets.
Right,
Back in the 80s, the center has a role, specific role. It's not like now. So they have a specific role. The forward has a specific role. The center had to play the back to the basket.
Right.
So all I'm saying is Magic Johnson was the only that was able to play all five positions in the way that they were supposed to be played. That he got flaws. If we go position by position, in number one, he can play the number one better than Jordan. But number two, Jordan will wax him. And at number two, at number three, they kind of go even at number three. At number four, Magic will win, and at number five, Magic will dominate as a center. So Magic, even though Jordan will get him at 2 and 3, Magic will get him at 1, 4, 5.
All right, but so you have Magic Johnson. Okay, so you look at Magic Johnson, you got Michael Jordan. Okay, so you got Michael Jordan. You realize when you're watching the game when he's playing that Michael Jordan, just that one player, just him. He opens up. He opens up everything. But he opens up everything when he's on the court. Everything. He opens up. Look at the players he makes the other players around him, even if they're just role players, he makes them great because you know why?
No, he does.
Everybody's focusing on Michael Jordan.
No, he doesn't make the players better. Pippen had the better, like Pippen and Grant and B.J. Armstrong had the better percentage.
Steve Kerr?
Jordan left.
Steve Kerr?
B.J. Armstrong,
Steve Kerr?
Pippen and Horace Grant had better percentage when Jordan left. You Google it. Like half of the team, like out of all the 4 players that he played with him, when he left, 3 of them increased the field goal percentages. So he didn't make them better.
Right. Because no. He makes them better. What I'm saying is that
Listen, he left a lot of scrubs for Pippen. He left shot when he was guarded or triple team. He will give passes to Pippen like 3 seconds that Pippen had to rush. So that's why the percentage for Pippen dropped, because he will get a few of them rush passes at the end of the time, the clock, the shot clock. Mm-hmm. When Jordan wasn't there, they didn't have to rush any shots. It's like certain players,
so Jordan left and they lost.
Okay, check this out.
Right?
Russell
Is that
Wilson.
right?
Russell
Is that what
Westbrook.
you're saying? Jordan
What?
left,
What's that?
and they lost. Jordan
No,
left.
when
they
Jordan
lost.
left, they make it to the
No,
conference
no, no.
finals.
Jordan left. Did they win the championship?
No, they didn't win a championship, but they get damn close to get to the
So
finals.
if Jordan was there, would they have won?
I don't know, but I can tell you this: when LeBron left, the Cavs never made the playoff until he came back.
I'm not comparing Jordan to LeBron. I'm just telling you that right
All
now.
I'm-
We're not
but-
putting him in the
no,
same
no, no, no,
standards.
no.
I don't
Listen,
care. It ain't
listen.
happening.
Listen, I'm not comparing them. I'm comparing the impact that a great player has on a team.
Exactly.
If the greatest player ever must have an impact that if he leave, they should not be able to even make the playoff and get to the conference finals. So if
Now-
you're the best, when you leave, they should suck. And when you get there, you should be able to increase. You know, when Jordan came as a rookie, the team only won 4 games more than the previous season.
When
you
Jordan came
didn't
from
cause the
Carolina,
impact of nobody else.
but when Jordan came from North Carolina, yes, he was a rookie. He came in. He was basically straight to the basket. I'm dunking, right? Didn't have the shot percentage. He didn't have the nice, awesome jumper he had until later down the field, later down the road. Correct?
Yeah, but now if we go that route, James Worthy was the guy there.
Okay. But I'm not
They
putting.
made it to the finals they made it to the finals and win the championship. When James Worthy leave, then Jordan gets eliminated on the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8. He doesn't even make it to the Final Four when James Worthy leaves. So the best player of all time, like the greatest thing, can't get the college team to at least a Final Four when James Worthy left. That's what I'm saying. His impact on teams is not as big as people trying to make it see. He's unstoppable scoring, but he doesn't cause that impact of win or losses that great players like Bird, Magic, LeBron have team to team.
Really? So
Google
you're saying
that
that,
information.
so you're saying that Michael Jordan's stats across the board don't mean anything?
No, I don't say that they don't mean he is the best scorer, but he doesn't
No.
cause an impact.
You said
He
no.
doesn't- when the
For
Bulls were
those
losing
tuning
when he
in on
got
the
there, and they
telecast,
kept
we
losing when
have
Jordan got
totally
there. It
gone
wasn't
off the
until
Dev Nation
Pippen got
rails,
there
and we
that
are
they started
discussing
winning.
So
intensely
what about all the
if Michael
other?
Jordan
So
was the
you're
greatest of all
saying
time or
all
not.
the
This is
defensive
James
MVPs
Jones
he's
versus
won,
Ricardo Lopez.
the best player and
I'm
all
having
that
a hell of a
means
time here. This is
absolutely
we're having a
nothing.
blast.
Most likely, absolutely nothing. He breaks the record of a playoff record.
I don't even think
63
they're even
points.
paying
Did it-
attention to me.
Did it mean anything? Did it mean anything? He got swept in that series.
If
Did
you-
it mean something
check
to
Facebook
get
in a
63
while.
point and get swept?
Let me see.
No. I'm talking about. I said no. I said the work that you put in to become MVP, defensive player MVP. Okay, win the championships 6. That means absolutely nothing, is what you're saying.
Look at his squad and the competition that he faced. Magic Johnson had to face Dynasty. He faced Bird. He faced Julius Erving. He faced Dynasty. All these people, like the Lakers Dynasty, faced Tim Duncan and San Antonio Spurs. They wouldn't make it. Jordan wasn't facing dynasties. He was facing easier team because the expansion in '89 diluted the league. 3 teams were on the East: Orlando, Charlotte, and Miami. So they dilute the league on the East. And now in the '91, he's still winning championship when the league is really weak. So I'm not saying that he's not good, but if he would have been facing dynasties, it would have been a total different story. Then you prove if Bird would have beat Magic all the time, or Magic would have beat Bird all the time, then you could say, oh, we are beating a dynasty. But he didn't face a dynasty.
So what you're saying is that the basic dynasty team the player should be the greatest of all time on the team?
No, a dynasty is that team that makes it to the final every season that you know you have to reckon with. A dynasty, Cleveland, a dynasty. Right now, Golden State. Those are the teams that you know that they're going to be there in the final, whether they win or lose. Those are dynasties.
So
what
now
makes Cleveland is a dynasty is facing Steph Curry, that is another dynasty, so they have beaten each other.
What makes the
didn't
greatest
face dynasties.
What makes a player a GOAT? That's what I'm trying to get at. What makes the player a GOAT?
Oh, depends on definition. Just like Julius Irvin say, Dr. J say, that's a matter of personal opinion. What are you looking for? To me, the greatest player, the greatest basketball player, must possess the most amount of skills that the game requires.
Okay.
That's why you like Babe Ruth in baseball. He could pitch at like 3 point something, and he could bat, and he had records in homers and stuff like that back in those days. So he was the best baseball player. But in basketball, I'm looking for the same qualities. Who could do the most things? The basketball. Who's the most versatile? So Magic Johnson was the only one that could play all five. And
Okay, but that's it because he can play all five. So he can play all 5 positions, but was he consistent at playing all 5 of those positions every night?
All right, you cannot play all 5 positions every night. Back in those days, if you play center, you were center the whole game, but he didn't play center every game. He just when Kareem left, was the injury? He said, okay, to
Yeah.
he had to do some number 2 scoring.
Right.
So,
But who did Magic? So but Magic to be great, who did Magic have on his team?
James Worthy
Keep going.
and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yeah, he had a super team. Joseph Bird had a super team.
Okay, but you said, but you were saying that Michael Jordan can't be the greatest of all time because he had a super team. But yeah, you're saying Magic Johnson can be the greatest of all time because he had a super team too.
But his competition also had a super team. Jordan had a super team and nobody else had it. So that's why he's 6-0 in playoff. If he would have been facing super teams like him, I bet you that he would have been like probably 4-2.
So you're saying that Jordan never faced any super teams?
Any super team in the finals. He didn't face no super team.
In the finals. So
everybody get blinded by that record. Oh, he's 6-0 in the finals. Yeah, he didn't face any super team in the finals.
So those teams that were in the finals, did they make the finals the next following year?
No, the only one was the Jazz. But you could argue that the league was so weak that these all players were beating on the young Lakers because they were badly coached. But my whole point, also, when he faced the Jazz, any point that would have done Joe Stockton work.
Really?
Like at that point, Joe Stockton wasn't that guy that was Defensive Player of the Year that will get you 2.5 steals, that will get you 13 assists and 18 points. He wasn't that guy. At that point, he was averaging like 8 assists and 10 points or 12 points. Any decent point guard would have been able to do that. So at the end of the day, when he faced the Jazz, it was 3 Hall of Famers against Karl Malone.
Oh, what? Oh, Karl Malone was just out there by himself? So
All
you
I'm
just
saying
saying
is
John Stockton. So John Stockton,
last year he wasn't producing.
What?
Look at his stats. What I'm saying is a whole bunch of people that were not Hall of Fame were producing the stat that John Stockton was producing his last 2 years.
So you're saying he regressed?
But at that point, yeah, he wasn't the. If he would have met John Stockton like in 1993 when he was at his prime, then I'm telling you, okay, now he faced two Hall of Famer. But when he faced them, John Stockton was averaging like 8, 9 assists a game and 10, 12 points. Tim Hardaway was doing more than that, and he wasn't a Hall of Famer. So my point to that is that yeah, he didn't face a super team just as them. Like back then, you got Roman, the best defensive player that was there at that time, and in my opinion, that's the best defensive player. He's the only one that can shut down positions from 1 to 5, and he was able to shut down cheating. So he was able to stop centers, forwards. He was guarding Magic Johnson, so he could guard everybody and be effective guarding anybody at any position. So you got the best defender of the game, you got the best scorer of the game, and you had the best all-around player at that time playing against one Hall of Famer. You're supposed to win every time. Like if he would have gone to the finals 10 times on those conditions, he would have won all 10.
Hey guys,
All right, so
the chat's gonna stay open. The feed's gonna go down for a minute, but you can still talk to each other. I'm gonna boot the feed back up in a minute, so you carry on. You're fine. Nothing.
So what you're saying? So to compare it to, so